Hey guys, welcome to Fanfic Fanatics. So in today's video we are gonna see, what if Deku mastered magic in Fairy Tail and had harem? Before starting, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are interested in MHA fanfictions. This story is Izuku Yagi, the Wizard King by King J Black the Goat 96. Now without wasting any more time, let's dive in. August was known as the Calamity, the strongest member of the Spriggan 12, but after his death he spoke to his mother before passing away, but she did not hear him. Now he finds himself in the afterlife, but it was not what he thought it would be, because he is now in a field filled with flowers. As he looked around confused. August. Where am I? I did not think the afterlife could be like this. It seems like you are here as well, August. Hearing the voice, August turned to see not only Zirf but Mavs with him as well. August. Your Majesty. Zirf. August, none of that. Now I am no longer the Emperor of Alvarez, but instead of calling me that, why don't you call me Father? August's eyes went wide as he looed on as Mavis walked up to him. Mavis. After all these years of being alive, I never even knew I had a son. I am sorry for the things you must have endured, the pain you must have felt, the loneliness that you had to go through. I am so sorry, August. August was looking down at his mother as he saw the tears she had coming from her eyes. August. Do not blame yourself, mother. Neither of you knew about me being your son, so please stop crying. Mavis looked up at him. She slowly held out her arms to him as the mother and son duo embraced each other in a warm hug, neither of them wanting to depart, as Zirf watches this with a smile as the two let each other go. August. It seems that we are now together as a family, even though it is in death. Zirf. I am afraid you were wrong, August. August looks at Zirf confused as he continued to speak. Zirf. It seems like you are needed, as your time in Fairy Tail has come to an end, but there is someone who needs your help. August. Someone needs my help. Who is it? Zirf. Well, it is a young man who will live a life quite similar to yours. It will be up to you to guide him and teach him what you know. Mavis. Since you lived a life of not feeling the love of a parent, you will fit this role perfectly. Zirf. It was decided that you are given a second chance. With this you will be helping someone in need. August. May I ask who this person is? Zirf. His name is. We go to the real world as August has just appeared from a bright light as he sees he is standing on a mountain. August. I see. August has spent years traveling the world and seeing how different the world is from the one he came from. He has been searching for the person he was supposed to guide and mentor. As he thought about this before he left, Zirf gave him the power of eternal magic. Being the Magic King, he gladly accepted the power. He continued to travel to find the successor. Now during this time we have a 4-year-old Izuku who was playing in the sandbox with Shoka. Izuku. Ha, I told you I could make a sand castle, Shoka. Shoka. Izu, that's not a sand castle, that's just a mountain of sand. Izuku is the twin brother of Izumi Yagi. Together they are the children of Toshinori Yagi and Inko, aka Lady Telic and All Might. The group went to the quirk doctor the other day and they found out that Izumi will have a powerful telekinesis quirk like her mother, but Izuku was diagnosed as quirkless. But Izuku still had hope in the dream of him being a hero even if he doesn't have a quirk. He continues to play in the sand as 3 kids walk up to them. A green-haired girl that looks exactly like Izuku. This girl was Izumi Yagi. With her are 2 spiky-haired blondes, a boy and a girl. The girl's name was Katsumi Bakugo, the boy's name was Katsuki Bakugo, and the other one was a bicolored haired boy who looks exactly like Shoka. His name was Shoto Todoroki. They are standing in front of Izuku and Shoka, getting their attention. Izumi. Izuku, do you still wanna be a hero? Izuku. Yeah, of course I do. When he said that, he was met with an explosion to his face that sends him back. He looks at Katsuki, who hit him with that explosion. Izuku. Crying, why did you do that, Kachan? Katsuki. Stupid, you can't be a hero without a quirk, you're just gonna be in the way. Katsumi. Yeah, you're just useless like a Deku. You know that name kinda fits you, useless Deku. From this day on you will be called Deku. Shoka helped Izuku up. Shoka. Leave him alone, Katsuki. Shoto. Stay out of this, Shoka. He then sends his ice, trapping Izuku in it as Shoka was moved out of the way by Katsumi as she looked on helplessly at Izuku being frozen in ice. Shoto. He needs to know his place. Izuku. Izumi, help me please. He looks at his sister begging her to help him, but his cry fell on deaf ears. Izumi. Stupid Deku. Shoto is right, you need to know your place. Shoto uses his fire and blast Izuku, freeing him from the ice as it sends him out of the sandbox, hitting the ground in pain with some bruises on him, but it was not over. Izumi used her quirk to lift him up and send him flying to a nearby tree as he hit the tree hard and fell to the ground in pain. Shoka. Stop it, leave him alone. She got out of Katsumi's hold and ran over to check on him. Shoto. There, now you won't ever be a hero. Time skip. At the Yagi house. Izuku has just walked through the door. Inko. You two are ho. She sees the bruises on Izuku. She ran up to him. Inko. Izuku, my baby, what happened to you? Izuku. It was Kachin, Shoto and Katsumi. They beat me up using their quirks. Inko. Izuku, why are you lying? Izuku. What? Inko. The Bakugo twins are your friends and Shoto would never do something like this. Izuku. But I am not Lee. Inko. That is enough, young man, go to your room, your father will talk to you when he gets home. Izuku held his head down and walked up to his room, not wanting to anger his mother anymore. From that day on it would mark the start of Izuku's suffering. As the years went by, Izuku was bullied by his former friends and his sister. Throughout the years his life did not get any better as his parents paid more attention to Izumi, seeing as she has a powerful quirk. Izuku has been trying to avoid them all at all cost. He still sees them as family, but that will all change being alone thanks to his former friends. Izuku was always reading books as he loves to read this book. It is called The Unloved Child, written by Auguste Dragneel Vermillion. Now Izuku is 14 years old. His dream is to still be a hero and go to UA University. Right now he is at Aldera Junior High. It is their last year of middle school. They will head on to high school. After that they will go on to UA University, the world's best hero college. The teacher then walks inside carrying some papers. Teacher. Well, since it's the last day of middle school, I was gonna ask you all what you wanted to do for your future careers, but who am I kidding? I know you all want to be heroes. The whole class starting cheering, showing off their quirks as the teacher then spoke again. Teacher. I see we have some people who wish to attend UA University. Katsuki, Shoto, Katsumi and Izumi are top students here at our school. Random student RS. Oh yeah, those four are sure-ins for going to UA. The rest of the students agrees as Katsuki speaks. Katsuki. Teach, don't lump me and my crew in with these rejects. These extras will be lucky enough to be a sidekick to some D-lister. They all start yelling at him as he stands on his desk. Katsuki. We are the only ones capable of even making it to that college. When one of us become the #1 hero, we will all be richer than All Might. Teacher. Oh Izuku, you applied to go to UA too, huh? Izuku just lowers his head as they all laugh at him, but his desk was hit by an explosion that sent him back first, hitting the wall as he looks up to see Katsuki and Katsumi glaring down at him. Katsumi. Stupid Deku, you're even worser than these rejects. Katsuki. You're pathetic, you can't do a single thing. Teacher. Okay, that's enough, everyone back to your seats. They go back to their seats as the bell finally rings, signaling them to go. Izuku is packing up his things as he grabs his book and looks at it. Izuku's sad face, thinking, The Unloved Child, written by Auguste Dragneel Vermillion. This book is great, I really would love to meet this Auguste guy someday. His thoughts were interrupted as Katsuki, Katsumi, Izumi and Shoto walk up to him. Katsuki. We're not done here, nerd. Izuku. Oh you guys. Katsumi takes the book from his hand. Katsumi. What's this? The Unloved Child PFF, what a stupid name. Izuku. Hey, give that back. He tries to take the book only to be blasted by an explosion to his face, sending him to the wall. Izuku. Give me my book back. Katsumi. Oh, why do you want this book so badly, huh? It's just stupid, just like you. Adding insult to injury, Katsumi explodes the book and throws it out the window. Izuku. Why did you do that? Izumi then kicks Izuku in the face and places her foot on his head. Izumi. Because you constantly need to be reminded of your place, Deku. You know what I see, why mom and dad don't even waste their time with you. You're so pathetic in this society, you are nothing more than a loser, that's all you're ever gonna be. I am insulted that we even share the same blood. Izuku starts crying as tears start coming from his eyes hearing this. Shoto. Oh come on Izumi, he was born useless, but hey, at least he is somewhat useful as a punching bag. They all laugh as they walk out, leaving the class, but before they leave Katsuki speaks. Katsuki. You know there is one way that you can get a quirk. Izuku looks at him still teary-eyed as Katsuki then speaks again. Katsuki. Take a swan dive off the roof of a tall building and pray for a quirk in your next life. He laughs as he walks off with Izumi Katsumi and Shoto following behind him. Izuku got off the floor and grabbed his backpack and leaves the classroom. While he is outside he goes to get his book that had smudges on it as this made him sad. Izuku. Why is all this happening to me? Izuku then starts to head home. He makes his way through a tunnel until a massive sludge villain came from the sewer and grabbed him. SV. Give me your body, kid, I didn't know that freak was in town. Izuku struggled as much as he could but could not get out of the villain's grasp. Izuku's sad face, thinking, I can't get free, no, this can't be how I die. He then hears Texas smash. A huge amount of air pressure destroys the sludge villain, splattering him everywhere as Izuku was free from the villain's grasp. Hey kid, are you okay? Izuku, opening his eyes, sees his favorite hero. Izuku. All Might. AM. Thank goodness, I thought I lost you there, are you okay? Izuku. Yes I am. AM. Okay, I have to get this villain to the police now, I am off. Izuku. No, why? AM jumps into the air, but to his surprise Izuku was holding onto his leg as All Might landed on a nearby building. Izuku. I have to ask you something. AM's sad face, thinking, damn, I am almost at my limit. Izuku. I have to know, can I become a hero even if I don't have a quirk? AM. No, you cannot be a hero without a quirk. In this society you would just be in the way. In a battle you need to give up on that dream, young man, and find another career. Without wasting any more time he leaps off the building as Izuku just walks off and goes through a door leading to a staircase. Walking down he makes his way out of the building and starts walking, but he doesn't walk home, he goes to a park and sits on a bench. Izuku. Why is my life like this? It's not my fault, was born quirkless, I only want to be a hero, that's it. I don't even want to be the #1 hero, just a hero that saves people with the best of his abilities, but without a quirk I am useless. He was brought out of his thoughts by a blast that hit the bench he was sitting on, sending him to the ground as he slowly got up and saw the man who was attacking him. Villain OC. Ha ha ha, so you're quirkless, huh? Well then the doctor is gonna love experimenting on you. Izuku crawls back, getting away from the man, but the man extends a plasma claw, grabbing Izuku by his throat and pulls him and grabs him by his throat, choking him. The name is Toshiya, kid, you're gonna be a great test subject for the doctor, you will be made into something great, but first you're gonna have to die, okay kid? Izuku is struggling, trying to get out of the crazed man's grip, but he can't. Izuku's sad face, thinking, oh no, not again, someone please help me. The man known as Toshiya was laughing like a maniac as Izuku starts to lose consciousness until the man was sent to the ground by an increase in gravity being placed on him. Toshiya. What the hell? Toshiya couldn't even move as Izuku was coughing, trying to regain the air in his lungs as he sees the villain being pushed down by intense gravity. Are you alright, child? Izuku looks at the man and is shocked. Izuku. Why yes, I am fine. Good, now stand aside and let me deal with this. Toshiya tries to stand but he can't. Now why are you trying to harm this child? Toshiya struggles but brings his head up to meet the man. Toshiya. Fuck you, I am not telling you anything. I see very well, then be crushed. The gravity holding Toshiya down increases as he screams in pain as the intense gravity sneds him through the ground with a boom, causing a huge smokescreen as Izuku watches this with wide eyes. When the smoke clears he sees the villain in a deep crater, bloodied. Izuku. That was amazing. Izuku looks at the man who saved him as he speaks. Izuku. Sir, thank you for saving me. Who are you? Do not worry, young man. Oh, and my name is August. Izuku. August as in August, the author of the unloved child book August. August. Yes, that is me. Izuku. Wow, your book The Unloved Child, it's my favorite book ever written. August. Well, I am glad that you enjoy it. Izuku was about to say something else until he looked at his phone. Izuku. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Izuku bows to August as he grabs his backpack and runs off, going home. August. What an interesting young lad, I know I will be seeing him again. August then walks off as Izuku makes it home, coming through the front door. Izuku. I am home. He sees his parents in the kitchen talking. As he sees they are still ignoring him, he walks up to his room, but not before he hears something. I do believe Izumi will be the perfect candidate for OFA. Izuku's sad face, thinking, Ofa, what is that? Inko. I am sure she will be able to fully master your quirk. After all, she is our daughter. She will make an amazing hero. Izuku then goes upstairs to his room. Later on, Izuku is walking downstairs as he hears his father talking with Izumi. Izumi. So dad, what did you want to talk to me about? I wanted to tell you. He buffs up into All Might. Izumi. No way dad, you're All Might. Yes, I am, my dear daughter, and I have something to tell you. It is about my quirk. Izumi. Your quirk. Yes, you see, my quirk is called One for All, a strength enhancer quirk that has been passed down from user to user. Izumi. Wait, you can pass your quirk down? Yes, and I want you to inherit my quirk. Izumi. What about Izuku? Sighs. I am sorry Izumi, but your brother is just not worthy to hold a quirk as powerful as OFA, so I am offering this to you, so what do you say? Izumi thinks about this as she comes up with an answer. Izumi. Okay, I accept your quirk. Alright, get ready because we are gonna train hard. Izuku could not take any more as he runs back up to his room. Shutting his door, he just lays on his bed and cries. Time skip midnight. Everyone in the Yagi household is asleep, all except one person, Izuku, as he was standing up with his bag packed looking at the last pic he took with his so-called family. Izuku. This was the last time they even acknowledged I was their son, but it seems you do not need me anymore. He threw the picture to the ground as it broke. He opened the window and jumped out. Once he was out, he ran as fast as he could as he has tears in his eyes thinking back to everything he has been through. Useless Deku. I can't believe we have the same blood flowing through our veins. Take a swan dive off the top of a tall building. Stop lying. He is just not worthy enough to be a hero. Izuku's sad face, thinking, I am worthy, I will be a hero, I will. Izuku makes it to a forest area. Still running, he makes it to an open field as he goes over to a tree as he sits down and puts his face in his knees as he sits there and cries. He cried until he could not cry anymore. He then fell asleep. He was sleeping. Unknown to him, someone found him. August. What are you doing out here all alone? Time skip the next day. Izuku wakes up and realizes he is in a bed. Sitting up quickly, he looks around. Izuku. Where am I? You're awake. He looks to see August standing in the doorframe. Izuku. Oh, Mr. August, it's you. Where am I? August. You are in my home. Izuku. This is your home. August. Yes, it is. I was on my way back here when I found you asleep in the woods. That is very dangerous. So why were you out there alone, my boy? Izuku. Well, it's a long story. He tells him all about his past, how he was bullied by his former friends and how his parents neglected him ever since he was diagnosed as quirkless. August was pissed as he started releasing his power, shaking the entire house. He stopped and spoke. August. I cannot understand how someone would abandon their child for such a disgraceful reason. He walked over to Izuku and embraced him in a comforting hug. August. I am so sorry, my boy, no child should ever go through that. Izuku. Well, at least I am away from them now, so are you gonna send me back to them? August. No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I wanted to know if you would like for me to adopt you. Izuku eyes widen. What? August. Young Izuku, you and I have lived almost the exact same life. Although we had different circumstances, we did live the same life, but I can see that there is a fire that burns deep inside of you. Izuku. But I am quirkless. August. Well then, how about I teach you how to use magic? Izuku. Wait, magic? August. Yes, I can teach you how to use magic like I did when I saved you from that villain. Izuku. Wait, that was magic, not a quirk. August. Yes, it was. I can show you how to do that among many other things if you're willing to learn. Izuku. Yes, sir, I am willing to learn how to use magic. August. Good. August, I am back. August. It seems she has come back. Izuku. She. August. Yes, my wife. The woman then comes into the room as Izuku sees her. Izuku. No way, you're with the Yagi family. Izumi just walked in the house followed by All Might. Izumi. Man, my body is so sore. Yeah, well, in order to inherit OFA you need to be in great shape so the quirk can be transferred to you, or else your limbs will come off anyway. Get some rest, kiddo, you have earned it. Izumi. Thanks, Dad. She goes up to her room and lays down on her bed. Inko. So Toshi, how did our little girl do with training today? She has a long way to go, but in time she will be ready to inherit OFA. Inko. Hey, have you seen Izuku around? Izuku, maybe he's in his room, you know him, always reading that book of his. Inko. Okay then. With Izuku. Izuku. No way, you're. Nana. Nana looks at Izuku as she then spoke. Nana. August, who is this kid? August. This young man is Izuku Yagi. Nana. Wait, Yagi kid, do you know Toshinori Yagi? Izuku. Yes, actually he's my former father. Nana. Former, wait, you're Toshinori's son? Izuku. Sadly yes, I am the son of Inko and Toshinori Yagi. Nana. Inko, she's your mom. Izuku. Yes, she is. How do you know my parents? Nana. Inko Yagi's real name was Inko Shimura, she is my daughter. Izuku. Wait, then that means you're my grandmother. August. It seems your family lineage lives on. Nana. Nana rushed over to Izuku and hugged him, Izuku being shocked, but he returns the hug. Nana then looks at Izuku as she has tears in her eyes. Nana. I didn't know if Inko was alive or dead. I was so worried. For all these years I lost my son and his family, but at least I still have 2 of my grandchildren. Izuku. Wait, 2. Nana. Yes, 2. Tenko, come here. Tenko then walks inside the room. Tenko. You called me grandma. Nana. Yes, Tenko, this is your cousin Izuku. Tenko then looks at Izuku as Izuku looks at him. Tenko. Wait, I have a cousin. Izuku. I am just as surprised as you are. Tenko. Wow, this is actually awesome. I another family member. He rushed up to Izuku and grabbed him by his shoulders. Tenko. Tell me, do you have a brother or sister? What's your mom like, or your dad? How many siblings you got? Izuku looks at his cousin as he starts talking really fast. Nana chops him on his head. Nana. Calm down, Tenko, you just met the poor boy. Tenko. Sorry grandma, I guess I got excited. Nana. Now what are you doing here, Izuku? Izuku looks down as a sad expression comes over his face. Nana. Izuku, are you alright? August. It is alright, child, go ahead and speak. Izuku. Okay then, well, to tell you the truth, Nana. Nana. It's alright kid, you can call me grandma if you want. Izuku. Well, the reason I am here is because I ran away from home. Nana and Tenko's eyes go wide at this. August. Nana, before you say anything, hear the boy out first, you might be interested in what he has to say. Nana grabs a chair and sits down as Izuku explained to her everything that has happened. Back with the Yagis. Inko is seen walking until her foot hits something as she looks to see it's an All Might action figure as she picks it up. Inko. This is Izuku's, why would he leave this laying around? She goes upstairs to his room. When she gets there she knocks on the door. Inko. Izuku, it's your mom, I found one of your All Might toys on the floor. Izuku. She touches the doorknob only to see that it's unlocked. Turning the knob she opens the door to his room to see no Izuku. The All Might posters that used to be on his walls were ripped off and thrown in the trash can he has in his room. She also sees bloody bandages on the floor as Inko gets worried. Inko. Toshi, come quick. Hearing his wife scream, he immediately ran up to Izuku's room. What's wrong? Izumi. Mom, is everything okay? Inko, who has tears in her eyes, speaks. Inko. Izuku, he's gone, he's not here. Where could he have gone? Calm down honey, please, let's call some heroes over here to help look for him. Inko. Okay, let's do it. Pulled out his phone and called Nezu, Aizawa and Endeavor and Mitsuki and Masaru as they quickly made their way over to the Yagi household. Aizawa. Okay, All Might hats going on, you said it was important. It's Izuku, we have no idea where he is. Aizawa. What, Nezu? Let's search around, we are sure to find him somewhere. Aizawa, stay here and try to find any clues as to where he might be. Mitsuki. I can't believe it, my nephew is gone missing. Katsumi walks up to Izumi and speaks. Katsumi. Izumi, tell me this is a joke, right? Please tell me Ai-chan is not missing, tell me Izumi, please. Izumi. Relax cat, I am sure he's somewhere, alright, please calm down. Aizawa is searching in Izuku's rooms for any clues as to where he might be. He looks under his desk and finds a note as he grabs it and reads it. Downstairs. Inko. I hope my baby boy is alright, I don't know what I would do if anything happened to him. We will find him honey. Endeavor. Why would Izuku just disappear? It doesn't make sense. Every time I saw him the boy was always smiling and happy. Aizawa. Well, you're gonna think different when you read this note. Aizawa comes downstairs. Nezu. Aizawa, what does the note say? The Todoroki twins and the Bakugo twins are there along with Mitsuki and Masaru. Aizawa. Okay, the note says. Dear Yagis, I can't stand living like this anymore. Ever since I was diagnosed as quirkless, my life has been a living nightmare. I have been bullied by used to be friends Shoto, Katsuki and Katsumi, and even my sister Izumi. They always beat me up every chance they got, and they loved every second of it, breaking my bones, leaving me bloodied and beaten while they just laugh at my pain. They have done this for last 10 years every day. It just got worser and worse. And did my parents help at all? No, they didn't. I even told my mom about it and she didn't believe me at all. She always sided with Izumi and Toshino All Might, who was supposed to be my dad, neglected me along with my so-called mom. They only focused on their prodigy, their true child worthy of their legacy, Izumi, who does not deserve to be a hero, not her. Shoto, Katsuki or Katsumi. It hurt so bad that I even had nightmares of being killed by Katsuki's explosions or thrown from a building by Izumi as they laughed. At times I couldn't even sleep because of those nightmares. I thought that a family was supposed to love and care for each other, but I have no such family. I have been tormented for the last time. I am sorry for those of you who will miss me. Uncle Aizawa, Uncle Nezu, Uncle Enji, Auntie Ray, Big Sis Fuyumi, Big Bro Natsuo, Big Bro Tuya. I am sorry, but the person I am sorry to the most is Shoka. I know that this might hurt you most of all, but trust me, it was either this or take my own life. I hope that you at least become a great hero. I know you can do it. Goodbye forever. Izuku. Silence filled the room. No one uttered a word until the silence was broken by Shoka. Shoka. No, he can't be gone. No. Shoto. Shoka, please. He was blasted out of the house by Shoka unleashing her fireside, sending him out of the house through the wall. Shoto landed on the ground holding his right arm that's burned. He quickly got to his feet to see a pissed off Shoka glaring dangerously at him. Shoka. It's all your fault. She blasted a wave of ice towards him. Katsuki. Sho. He was frozen in place by Shoka unleashing an ice glacier, trapping him. Shoka. It's your fault, all of you. She blasted fire at Katsumi, who used her explosions to dodge. She then sent ice shards at Izumi, who jumped out of the way. Izumi. Shoka, you need to calm down. Shoka. Go to hell. Her fireside blazes even further as the heat can be felt all around. Shoka. If it wasn't for you, he would still be here. He will still be with me, but you ruined that. You want to hurt someone. Well, let's see how you like when I hurt you. She was about to blast fire at them until her quirk gets erased by Aizawa as Endeavor rushed to his daughter, grabbing her in a tight hug, restraining her. Shoka. Let me go, Dad, let me go. They have to pay. They all have to pay because of them. Izuku is gone. Are you happy now? He is not here anymore. He's gone and no one knows where he is. You finally got what you wanted. Tears starts coming from her eyes as she cries. Shoka. If you would have just let him dream, he will still be here. He will still be with me. She continues to cry as Endeavor holds her in a hug, comforting her. Nezu. You all will start talking now. They can tell by the tone in his voice that he is dead serious. Back with Izuku. Izuku has just told Nana and Tenko everything that has happened to him, as Nana was now furious with All Might. Nana. That idiot, has he forgotten what it's like to be quirkless himself, and turns around and does this to someone else who was quirkless. Tenko. Man, I am sorry that you had to go through that, bro. Izuku. It's fine, I am away from them now. August. My boy, we are more in common than you realize. I too grew up not knowing the love of a parent. Izuku. Wait, your parents abandoned you, Mr. August? August. No, my parents never knew I existed. Not my mother nor my father knew about me, so I grew up wondering why was I never loved. A question I asked myself a lot of times, but when I died I met them in the afterlife and talked to them. Izuku. What did they say? August. They told me that I was supposed to find a young man and guide him down the right path. They said he lived a life I lived. I see myself in you, young Izuku. If you wish to still be a hero, I will train you and teach you everything I know. Izuku. Are you sure you want a useless, quirkless nobody like me? August. My boy, you are not worthless. You are a young man who has lived a painful life. The fact that you have endured all of that and kept moving shows how tough you truly are. Now you get to know your family. I am going to go make a call. I will be right back. He walks out of the room, leaving Nana, Tenko and Izuku there. With Nezu and Aizawa made it back to Ua as they were furious with All Might and Inko as well as the twins for what they did to Izuku. They were trying to figure out what to do next until Nezu's phone rings as he answers it. Nezu. Hello Principal, Nezu speaking. August. It has been a while Nezu, how are you? Nezu. August the 1st, didn't expect you to call. I have been good old friend, what can I do for you? August. I would like to adopt a child if that wouldn't be too much trouble. Nezu. No, that wouldn't be too much trouble at all. What's the kid's name? August. His name is Izuku Yagi. Nezu froze hearing this as he then spoke. Nezu. Sure, that would not be a problem at all. August. Okay, what time should I come by and handle the paperwork? Nezu. Oh, no worries, I will come to your house. August. Okay then, thank you Nezu. Nezu. Thank you August. He hangs up and looks at Aizawa. Aizawa. Did something happen? Nezu. No, but I know where Izuku is. The next day, August is in Izuku's room as Izuku is ready for training. August. So are you ready to start training? Izuku. Yes sir, I am. August. Nods, good, follow me. They walk off going outside the house as they made their way to the backyard to see Nana and 4 other people. Izuku. No way, August. I made some calls to a few friends to help with your training. So this is the young man you want to train, huh August? Who is this kid August? August. This here is Izuku. Izuku. No way, the number 1 hero of France Byakuya Kuchiki and the number 2 hero of France Lady Irene, this is unreal. Byakuya. I hope you're ready kid because this training will not be easy. Irene. So Izuku, do you think you're ready for this? Izuku looks at them with newfound determination in his eyes. Izuku. I was born ready. August sad face, thinking, this kid, there is no doubt in my mind that this boy will be my successor. With Izuku. Izuku. So what type of training will I be doing first? Byakuya. First you will be training with me. I will teach you some of my techniques and I will even teach you how to use a sword. Izuku. What's the name of that ability that lets you walk on air? I have seen you do that a lot in your fights. Byakuya. You mean Flash Step. Izuku. Yeah, that was so cool the way you defeated 10 villains so fast doing that, it was amazing. Irene. Seem like you are a huge fan of heroes. Izuku. I have been studying about quirks ever since I was a kid. Even though I didn't have a quirk, I always studied them and saw all kinds of strengths and weaknesses. He goes in his backpack and pulls out notebooks as he hands them to Byakuya and Irene as they look through them and are amazed. Byakuya. This is perfectly detailed. Irene. You are a very intelligent boy Izuku. Izuku. Thank you ma'am. 2 girls then walk up to Irene and Byakuya and look at the notebooks. Wow, it seems August chose a smart person to teach Hua Randy. Yeah, it seems like it. Izuku. Who are you two? Izuku blushes looking at them as he turns his head trying to hide it. Demaria. Oh look Randy, we made him blush. Izuku. It's nice to meet you both. Demaria. Giggles, ah don't worry, we don't bite. She goes down to his ear and whispers. Demaria. Unless you want us to. Steam then comes from Izuku's ears with his face bright red. Hearing this as Demaria just burst out laughing at him. Demaria. Oh, teasing this guy is so fun. Irene. Now ladies, that will be quite enough. Izuku. So what are your quirks Mr. Byakuya? Lady Irene. Byakuya. We don't have quirks, rather I use the powers I was born with. I can use vast amounts of spells known as Bakudo Kido Hado, and my sword is specially made in a way only I can use it. Irene. Like August, me Demaria and brandish use magic. Me and August are more advanced than most people here. We used to belong to a different era than this one here. Back in our era I used to go by the Queen of Dragons and the Scarlet Despair. Demaria. And August used to be called the Calamity. Izuku. Wow, I can't wait to see just how powerful you really are. Byakuya. Smirks. I hope you're ready kid because I will not be going easy on you. With Nezu and Aizawa. They are currently heading to August's house as Aizawa is driving. Aizawa. So Nezu, what is this August guy like? Nezu. Well, he is very wise and he is a kind man, but he is very strong person. Aizawa. Wait, really, is he a pro hero? Nezu. Oh no, he does not do the hero thing. He enjoys being an author. He is the writer of the book The Unloved Child, but just because he is an author he is not one man you want angry, trust me. Aizawa. How do you know so much about him? Nezu. Well, that is a story for another time. Oh, it seems we are here. They pull up to August's house. Getting out of the car, they shut the doors, walking up to the house as they ring the doorbell. August comes and answers the door. August. Nezu, it has been a long time, old friend. Nezu. It sure has, August. The first day, still waiting for my rematch in chess. I know I can beat you this time. Aizawa. Wait, this guy beat you in chess? Nezu. Yes, he did. He is the only person to have ever beaten me in a game of chess. August. I am sure you will find a way to beat me one day. Would you like to come in? Nezu. Sure, we brought the papers over, but can we see Izuku first? August. Of course, he is in the backyard training with Irene and Byakuya. Nezu. Okay then, please lead the way. August brings them to the backyard and they see Izuku, who is meditating. August. Izuku, you have guest here to see you. Izuku stops meditating as he sees Nezu and Aizawa standing up. He walks over to them. Izuku. Uncle Aizawa. Uncle Nezu, how are you? Aizawa. Do you have any idea how worried we were? We looked everywhere for you. Izuku. Yeah, I am sorry about that. I just couldn't stand being with that family anymore. I was tormented while I was there. Aizawa. I understand. Okay, just don't do anything like that again. Alright, problem child. Izuku. Problem child. Aizawa. Yep, that's your nickname from now on. Nezu. It is good to see you are okay, Izuku. Izuku. It is good to see you too, Uncle Nezu. Nezu. Don't worry about those four. When they get to Ua, I am going make sure they're put on a very tight leash, that I promise you. Izuku. Nods. So why are you here? Nezu. Well, we were checking up on you and delivering some adoption papers to August. August. Right, so after I am done filling out these papers, you will be my adopted son, even though I am with your grandmother. That makes me your grandfather. Izuku. Really? Thanelk's grandpa. August. Nana. Nezu, what are you gonna do about Toshinori? Nezu. Oh, he will have his pay cut in half when he is teaching at Ua along with his wife. They will be attending therapy sessions with Hound Dog as well. Izuku. Well, okay then. August. By the way, Izuku, would you like to change your name? After all, you just can't go by Izuku. You need a last name. Izuku thinks about it as he came to a decision. Izuku. My name will be Izuku Dragneel, like yours, August. August. Smiles. I see. Well then, from this moment on you will be Izuku Dragneel Vermilion. Izuku. Thanks, Grandpa. With that, Izuku began his training with the three strongest people ever known. Year 1. Izuku trained with Byakuya in learning about spiritual pressure and how to perform Kido and Bakudo and how to use Flash. Step. It was hard as Izuku struggled for the first 3 months into his training, but he slowly got the hang of it. Training with Byakuya, he learned swordsmanship and how to use the blade. He would also spar with Demaria whenever he got the chance. 3 months later he started getting the hang of Flash Step. With this he also got his body in shape with a well-toned chest, a hard six-pack, and his hair grew out a little. The next 3 months he trained with Irene in how to use magic as Izuku was learning everything on how to use different type of magics. Irene was able to change his DNA a bit to match August, so he is able to use many different type of magics. Although it was hard, he managed to gain a grip on it, but he did not give up. Year 2. Izuku has changed. He grew taller as he is around 5 feet 11. He is training using enchantment magic. He also trained with Nana and Tenko in hand-to-hand combat. Whenever he is training with Irene or Byakuya, August was always doing something in his spare time. Thanks to Irene he is able to use magic, not as good as her, but he is decent. He learned different magics such as heavenly body magic, water magic, gravity magic. He also tried to learn more, but now his training with August was about to begin. August. Alright, Izuku, I see you have learned almost everything from Byakuya and Irene, but you still have much to learn. Izuku. So now I will be training with you. August. Yes, you will, but allow me to show you something. August then shows Izuku a key. He places the key into nothing as he channeled magic to the key. As a glow appeared in the outline of a door, as out of nowhere a door was made. As August opened the door and motioned for Izuku to follow, as he did they walked inside to see a huge library filled with books. Izuku. August, where are we? August. This is a domain that I have been working on. I have completed it. In the books you see on the shelves lies the many magics that existed in Fury and Alvarez, even Dragonslayer magic, the guilds, the people, all their stories are written in the books you see before you. The many wizards and their magic in this domain. Time flows differently in here. Hours in the real world are months in here. An entire day is a year in here, so you can train to your heart's content. Izuku. But this is a library, going all out in here means I could destroy everything. August snaps his fingers as a crystal ball appears in front of him, placing his hand on it. August speaks. August. Domain change. Saying this, August changed the area from a library to a forest area, shocking Izuku. August. Here is where I will be training you in how to use the many magics in those books so you will be powerful rough to achieve your dreams. So are you ready, grandson? Izuku. I am ready, grandpa. They trained in that place for about 3 days, and in their 3 days were like 3 years, as Izuku improved rapidly as he gained a handle on the many magics he can now wield. Pause. Just for instance, I will be changing some things in this story, like Tenko will not have a decay quirk, instead I will be giving him an ability to manipulate the earth. As for Nana, thanks to being married to August, she has been training in how to use magic. I decided to give her sky god slaying magic. Also Byakuya and Irene are married to each other. Back to the story. After the grueling training for 3 days, August and Izuku emerge from the training domain. Nana comes to greet them along with Tenko. Nana. I take it the training was a success. Izuku, who is now standing at 6 feet 2 with black hair, speaks. Izuku. Yes, grandma, the training was a success. Tenko. Well, I can tell you have gotten a lot stronger. August. The domain of time was indeed tough. It took a lot of magic and careful planning to create, but it was worth it. Izuku. So what do we do for the next 2 years? August. We do what we have been doing, train and mold your skills. Now since you ran away, you will be signed up for school. You do still need an education. Izuku. Okay then. Time skip 2 weeks later. Nana. Are you ready for your first day of school, Izuku? Izuku. Yes, grandma. They hear the doorbell ring as Izuku goes and answers it. Izuku. Hello, it's you too. Demaria. Oh, don't act like you're not happy to see us. Izuku. That's because I am not. The last 2 years Izuku has gotten close with Brandish and Demaria to the point where they developed a crush on him, but they won't tell him. Demari. Whatever, you ready to go to school or what? Izuku. Yeah, I am. Nana. Have a great day. All three. We will. With the trio. Brandish. So were you able to get any stronger while training with August? Izuku. Yeah, I have mastered many different type of magics. Demaria. TCH, I bet I can still kick your ass though, Zuzu. Izuku. Shut up, I can tear you apart with how strong I am now. Demaria. Oh, don't talk like that or else I might make you prove it. Izuku. Ready anytime, you are Night Queen. Before they can continue any further, they see 2 girls getting harassed by 4 boys. They walk up. Boy 1. Come on now ladies, I know we can show you a good time. What do you say? No thanks, alright now move before you make us late for school. Boy 2. What, my boy is not good enough to date a stuck-up bitch like you? What, why you? Before she could do anything, the boy pushed her and her friend against the wall, holding their arms above their heads. Boy 3. Ha ha ha, you know you really should be nicer. All we wanted was to show you and your friend some fun, but now we have to do things the hard way. Before anything else happened, one of the boys was sent flying by a pooch to the face as the other 3 boys looked to see Izuku standing there. Izuku. Okay, now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way, you go away and leave these ladies alone, or the hard way, be an idiot and try to fight back. Make it easy and pick option. Boy 3. Fuck you. Before he can do anything, he was kicked in the jaw and sent flying into a wall by Demaria. Demaria. Men like you disgust me. The other 2 were about to act until they were shrunken down to the size of bugs as they look up, only to be picked up by Brandish. Brandish. You should have picked the easy way. She starts crushing the 2 boys in her hand as they scream in pain. She walks over to a nearby trash can and puts them in there. Izuku looks at the 2 girls. Izuku. Are you both alright? Yeah, thanks. Izuku. My name is Izuku. Can I ask you for your names? Itsuka Kendo, and this is Yui Kodai. Yui. Hello, Izuku. It's nice to meet you both. Brandish. My name is Brandish. Demaria. I am Demaria Yesta. Kendo. Well, thank you for helping us out. Izuku. Smiles, no problem. Both girls blush as Brandish blush along with Demaria. Izuku. Well, we gotta go, don't want to be late for class, do we? Brandish. Right. They all start walking to school. The 2 school years fly by for Izuku and his friends. Over the 2 years he became great friends with Kendo and Yui. They graduated high school and are on their way to UA. Kendo. So Izuku, you know the entrance exams are in 10 months, right? Izuku. Yeah, I know. Kendo. So are you taking the exams or going through recommendation? Izuku. I wanted to take the exams but I am doing the recommendation route. Kendo. Why, you should be excited to get through recommendations. Demaria. Because Tai Showoff does not know how to hold back when he fights and he ends up destroying stuff. Izuku. I know how to hold back. Demaria. Yeah. Izuku's sad face, thinking, I wonder how Shoka is doing. I haven't seen her in a long time. I hope she doesn't hate me for running away. Even if she does, I will do whatever I have to make it up to her. With Shoka. Shoka is seen breathing heavy as she just got done training, looking at the destroyed burn training dummy as Rei approached her. Rei. Shoka dear, why don't you take a break? You have been at it for about 3 hours now. Shoka. I can't mom, I need to keep going. I have to for Izuku. Rei. I understand you really like Izuku, but sweetie, you have to rest, okay? You won't be able to give it your all if you're exhausted. Shoka. You're right. Shoka grabs a towel and wipes the sweat off her face as she goes to her room. Going to her room, she saw Shoto. Shoto. Hey sis, me Izumi, Katsuki and Katsumi are going to hang out later, wanna come? Shoka. No, go away. Shoto. Come on sis, it's been a long time since we all hung out. Shoka. I don't hang out with people that ran off the man I love. Shoto. Sis, it's been 4 years since we last saw him and the police has given up the search and he is still missing. Maybe Izuku is. Before he can finish, Shoka cut him off. Shoka. He is not dead. I don't care what you say. When I become a hero, I will find him no matter what. She walks off, leaving Shoto. Time skip the UA entrance exams. Izuku. Here we are, UA University. Demaria. Good luck, Izuku. Izuku. You're wishing me luck. Hell must have frozen over. Demaria. Oh, shut up, idiot. Kendo. I am really nervous. Yui. Me too. Izuku. You two will be fine. You have been training really hard for this, so I know you will be alright. Kendo. Blush. Thank you, Izuku. Izuku. Come on, let's go. They head on inside as Demaria and Brandish head another way since they are second years. As Izuku went to the recommendation area. He does his written test and finished it quickly as he turned it in. In the observation room, Nezu. I cannot wait for the combat portion of the exams to begin. I see you're excited as well, huh, Nezu? All the heroes look to see August standing there. Nezu sir, who is this man? Nezu. Settle down, All Might, this here is August. Snee. August as in the author August. August. Yes, I was invited by Nezu to see the exams. Nezu. I take it young Vermilion is taking the recommendation I gave him. Midnight. Wait, you recommended someone, Nezu? Nezu. Yes, a very promising young student. PM. The exams are beginning. They all looked at the screen as Mike gave the signal to go, with Katsumi and Katsuki rushing off. Midnight. Looks like we have an impressive crop this year. Aizawa. Yeah, but even though they are impressive, they still need to work on some things. Izuku then walks in and stands by August. August. My boy, how was the recommended exams? Izuku. I would much rather do the exams this way, but I believe I passed. Nezu. Young Dragneel, I see you are finished already. Nezu. It seems that we need to step things up a bit. He then presses a red button, releasing the 0-pointer. The giant robot is walking as each step shakes the ground. The students, seeing this, all run away. Izuku. They are running away. August. Well, the thing is worth 0 points, so fighting it is pointless. Izuku then sees a girl trapped under some rubble. Someone help. She says this as the 0-pointer approaches her, about to step on her. Aizawa. That girl is gonna get crushed. Nezu, stop the robot. Nezu. Sorry, I can't. August then looks to his left and sees Izuku is nowhere to be found as he smirks. August. Do not worry, Nezu, it's all under control. They were wondering what he was talking about until they look at the screen. As the robot approaches, someone appeared in front of it. What are you doing? You're gonna get crushed. Izuku sees the robot in front of him as it is about to step on him, with Izuku pulling back his fist. Izuku. Crushing evil, spreading truth, Imperium. The zero-pointer was destroyed as the punch caused it to explode as many of the students watched on in awe. No way he took it down with one punch. That was insane. Izuku turns his attention to the girl on the ground as he removed the rubble off of her. Izuku. Are you alright? I think I hurt my ankle. Izuku then picks her up bridal style. What are you doing? Blushing. Izuku. Well, your ankle is hurt, looks like a sprain, so I will carry you to the infirmary. He brings her over to recovery girl. RG. Just sit her down, Sunny. He sits her down and starts to walk off. Excuse me, what's your name? Izuku looks back at her and smiles. Izuku. Izuku Vermilion U. Ochako Uraraka. Izuku. It's nice to meet you, Ochako Uraraka, see you at UA. He walks off. Everyone taking the exams were shocked to see someone that powerful seeing Izuku destroy the zero-pointer with one punch. Even the teachers were shocked seeing that display of strength as Izuku walks out of the fake city, going back up to the observation room to see August waiting for him. August. Good work, my boy. Izuku. Well, couldn't let that girl get crushed, it would be such a shame for that to happen. August. Well, Nezu, it seems like there are some impressive students this year, but we should be taking our leave. Nezu. I do thank you for coming, Augusto and young Vermilion, I look forward to seeing you at UA. Izuku. Thank you, sir. Izuku and August take their leave while All Might looks at Izuku while thinking to himself. Sad face, thinking he jumped right into action to save that girl from certain doom without hesitation. If I didn't give Izumi OFA, he would be a worthy candidate for the quirk. With Izuku and August who are leaving UA. August. So how do you think you did? Izuku. I think I did good enough to get in, I can't wait until I get my acceptance letter. Time skip 1 week later. Izuku is sitting down on his bed in his room watching TV until Nana called out to him. Nana. Izuku, your letter from UA came. Izuku walked into the living room to see his grandmother and gets the letter from her. He opens it, revealing a disc as it brought out a hologram of Nezu. Nezu. Greetings. Izuku Vermilion, I am here to give you your results on the recommendation exams. On the written portion you scored the highest out of everyone there. It seems your intellect is up there with my very own you, and your quick thinking in response to when you saved that young girl who was about to be crushed. You show great promise and we look forward to having you in Class 1B. Welcome to your Hero Academia. The hologram cuts off. Nana. So you're in Class 1B, why not 1A? Izuku. If I went there then I would be in class with them, Grandma. Nana. I see, well, congratulations on getting into UA. Izuku. Thanks, Grandma. They then hear a knock at the door. Izuku goes to answer it to see Demaria and Brandish. Izuku. Oh, Brandish. Demaria, what's up? Demaria. We came to see what you were up to. Brandish. Did you get your acceptance letter from UA University yet? Izuku. I did. Demaria. You did well. Don't keep us waiting. How did you do? Izuku. Well. Izuku looks down in sadness, making the two girls worried as he raised his head and spoke. Izuku. I passed. Both girls went wide-eyed as Demaria punched Izuku in the gut, making him wheeze in pain. Izuku. Ouch. Demaria. You idiot, we thought you failed for a minute, don't trick us like that. Brandish punches him on the head. Brandish. Next time you scare us like that I am gonna shrink you down and step on you like a bug. Izuku. Chuckles, sorry, couldn't resist, come on in. The both walk inside. Nana. Demaria, Brandish, it's so good to see you both. Brandish. Hello, Ms. Nana. Demaria. How are you? Nana. Oh, I am just fine. Demaria. Hey Izuku, can we talk to you in private? Izuku. Okay then. They made their way to Izuku's room as they all sit down on his bed. Izuku. So what do you two want to talk about? Demaria. Well, we have been talking and me and Brandy wanted to know something. Izuku. Okay, what is it? Brandish. We wanted to know that between me and Demari, which one do you like more? Izuku. Wait, where did this come from? Demaria. We have known each other since we were 14 and we basically know almost everything about each other, and to be honest I have had feelings for you ever since I met you. Brandish. The same can be said for me, I always thought you were fun to mess with, especially since I pranked you all the time just to get on your nerves. The faces you made were so funny. Demaria. And since we both have feelings for you, we wanted to know, how do you honestly feel about us? Izuku looked at them for a minute as he spoke. Izuku. Well, if you're being honest, I should be as well. I can't pick between either of you. The reason is because I care about both of you so much. Demaria, I like the way you're so bold and assertive. You speak your mind and you don't care how anyone feels, and I love the way you're also quite aggressive. Brandish, I like your laid-back attitude and the way you always try to hide your goofy side but let it show to those you care about. You're so kind yet can be strong when you need to be. You're both incredible women. I can't pick one of you to be with. Demaria smirks. So did Brandish. Demaria. Well, that makes this easier then. Brandish. I told you he would not pick one. Demaria. Izuku. Wait, what? Demaria. We talked before we came here, Izuku, and we both have feelings for you, so we figured that you would not be able to pick one of us. So. Brandish. We both want to be with you. Izuku. Wait, so you both have feelings for me? Demaria. Yes, you moron, we do, and we don't mind sharing you. Brandish. So do you accept our feelings, Izuku? Izuku was speechless. The two girls he has known since he was 14 and basically grew up with love him. He thought hard about this as he came to an answer. Izuku. Fine, I accept your feelings, girls. The both smile as Demaria grabbed him by the shirt and pulled him into a loving kiss, which he accepted. They were like this for 30 seconds until they broke apart. Brandish. Demaria, no fair pouts. Demaria. Sorry, but first come first serve. Brandy. Brandish. Okay, but haven't you ever heard the expression? She grabs Izuku and pulls him over to her. Brandish. That sharing is caring. She then locked lips with Izuku herself, even slipping him some tongue, which surprised Izuku, but he loved it as they broke apart and stared into each other's eyes. Izuku. Well, damn, I think I am gonna like having two girlfriends. Demaria. Oh, you think you can handle as Prince of Magic? Izuku. Oh, I know I can, Queen of Battle. Demaria. Talking like that, you're gonna have to show me, Izuku. Their faces got closer, about to kiss again, until Nana knocked on the door. Nana. Izuku, as much as I approve of your relationship with both Brandish and Demaria, I don't want to be a great-grandmother just yet, okay? They all blushed hearing this. Time skip another week later. Izuku, Brandish and Demaria were standing outside of UA University. Izuku. Well, here it is, the school I always dreamed of going to since I was a kid. They made their way into the school. Demaria and Brandish went to their classes while Izuku went to find class 1B, which he found it. He saw a huge door. Izuku. Damn, never thought the doors were this big. Sliding the door open, he sees a man with white hair and a red hero costume on. Izuku. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Oh, you're the first one here I see. Feel free to sit anywhere you like. Izuku. Thank you, sir. He walks to the back and took the seat by the window. He stares out the window as some other people start to come in the classroom. He turned his head to see Kendo and Yui. Izuku. Oh, hey Kendo, Yui, how are you both? Kendo. We are fine actually. Yui. I didn't know you were going to be in this class. Izuku. Yeah, well, I figured this class would be great for me. No way, Izuku, is that you? Izuku looks at the door and saw. Izuku. Smirks Hitoshi. Shinso, how are you, man? Getting up, Shinso walks over to Izuku and high-fives his friend. Shinso. I have been good, man. I didn't know you were gonna be in this class. That's awesome. Pause. I put Shinso in class 1B. He will be replacing Monoma, who will be in class 1A. Back to the story. Izuku. I can already tell since you're here this class is gonna be great. Kendo. Shinso, you're gonna be in our class as well. Shinso. Yeah, I was offered a chance to go to class 1A but I turned it down. Izuku. The twin dragons are back together. Shinso. Damn right, man. They both fist bump each other. Pause. In this story I gave Shinso Shadow Dragon Slayer magic and Izuku has 3 Dragon Slayer magics: White Dragon, Fire Dragon and Lightning Dragon slaying magic. Also there will be others who will have dragon slaying magic. Back to the story. Izuku was about to speak until he noticed a floating head right beside him as he smiles. Izuku. And who might you be? Aw man, I thought I could get you to be scared. She floats her head back over to her body and attaches it. Izuku. Chuckles. It takes a lot more to scare me, beautiful. What's your name? My name is Setsuna Tokage. Handsome. And what is your name? Izuku. Izuku Dragneel. A pleasure to meet you. Setsuna. Hey, you're the guy that obliterated the 0-pointer. Everyone was talking about you. Shinso. Really bro, I didn't know you took the entrance exams. Izuku. I didn't, I got in through recommendation. Setsuna. Don't feel bad, I got in through recommendations as well. No way, so it was you that destroyed the 0-pointer. Izuku looks at the boy with silver hair approach him. Izuku. Yes I did, and you are. Tetsu, it was so manly the way you took that thing down in only one punch. Izuku. Yeah, they were all brought out of their conversation as someone got their attention. Good morning students, I am your homeroom teacher Pro Hero Vlad King. Now here at UA teachers are allowed to teach their classes differently, but I will explain about that later. Now let's head to the auditorium for orientation. Following their teacher's orders, the students left out of the classroom, making their way to the auditorium. When they got there, they saw many different classes from the second years to the third years. They got their seats as they listened to Nezu's presentation. Nezu gave his speech welcoming the students new and returning to the school. As the orientation was over, they went back to class. Vlad. Okay, now how about you all introduce yourselves and what your quirk is? How about you? Points at Tetsu. Tetsu goes up to the front of the classroom. Tetsu. My name is Tetsu. My quirk is called steel. I can turn any part of my body into steel to make my skin that much harder. Vlad. Okay, then next. Kendo. My name is Itsuka Kendo. My quirk is called Big Fist. I can enlarge my hands to gigantic size. It also increases my striking prowess. Setsuna. My name is Setsuna Tokage. My quirk is called Lizard Tail Splitter. I can split my body parts up to 50 pieces. I can also reattach them as well. Yui. My name is Yui Kodai. My quirk is called Size. I can alter the size of any non-living object that I touch. I can return them to the original size as well. The rest of the students follow suit by introducing themselves. Yosetsu Awase Shiozaki Abara Reiko Yanagi Jirota Shishida Kosei Surabara Manga Fukidashi Poni Sunotori Hirayu Rin Kojira Bando Kanoko Komori Narengeki Shota Juzo Honanuki Sen Kaibara Togaru Kamakiri Shihai Kuwaro. Izuku gets up and stood in the front of the class. Izuku. My name is Izuku Vermilion. My quirk is, well, I don't really have a quirk. This shocked most of the students. Setsuna. But wait, how did you take down the 0-pointer if you didn't have a quirk? Izuku. What I use is magic. He holds out his hand as fire comes from his fingertips. Izuku. I can also use many different types of magic other than this. Tetsu. You're kidding me, there is no such thing as magic. Come on man, that looks more like a fire quirk. Izuku. Oh really? Izuku walks over to the wall, placing his hand on it. Shinso. Oh damn Izuku, wait. The entire Class 1B were shocked seeing this except for Kendo and Yui and Shinso. Hearing the sound, Aizawa, Midnight and Cementos all came rushing towards Class 1B, seeing the wall destroyed. Izuku. Whoops. Shinso. Whoops, that's why August didn't let you do the entrance exams, you idiot. Aizawa. What's going on here? The students of Class 1A also came out, seeing the wall of Class 1B is destroyed. Vlad. Sorry about the ruckus, one of my students was showing us his abilities. Aizawa then looked at Izuku with an irritated look. Aizawa. Problem child, is this your doing? Izuku. Well yeah, sorry about that. Tetsu. That was amazing man. Rin. He destroyed the wall with just one touch. Pony. Incredible. Cementos. Man to destroy an entire wall. Izuku. Sorry about the commotion, I was just showing my classmates my abilities. Nezu comes on the scene sipping his tea. Nezu. My, it seems you have destroyed the wall to your class. Izuku. No problem, I can fix that easily. Izuku snaps his fingers. The destroyed pieces of the wall starts reform, quickly repairing it, making it look like it was never destroyed at all. Midnight. It repaired so quickly. Awase. Man dude, your power is so broken. Izuku. 5 people hearing that eyes went wide, that being the Bakugo and Todoroki twins along with Izumi. They went rushing forward, pushing past the teachers, seeing Izuku. Izumi. Izuku. He turns to look and he sees the twins and Izumi looking at him. Katsumi. Wait, that's Iken, why is he her? Katsuki. Deku, you damn nerd, where the hell have you been? Shinso. It's them. Izuku looks at his past tormentors, not even saying anything to them. Izumi. Izuku, is that really you? Izuku. Well, I see some things never change. Katsuki is still annoying as ever, looks at Vlad. Sorry about destroying the wall, Vlad sensei. Vlad. It's alright, just don't do it again and we're all good. Nezu. Interesting. Oh class, everything is fine, continue with your lessons like normal. Izumi. But Sir Izu. Nezu. Go back to class now, Ms. Yagi. Izumi. Yes, sir. She looks at Izuku before going back to her class. One person was staring at Izuku intently, that person being Shoka. She went back to her class. Back in class 1B. Vlad. Okay, now here are the syllabus on how things will go in this classroom. Read over it and you will understand how the rules here work. He passes out the papers to all the students. Just then the bell rang. The students got up, gathered their stuff and walked out of class. Izuku and Shinso were the ones out, only to be met by Izumi, Katsumi, Katsuki and Shoto. Izumi. Izuku, we need to talk now. Izuku. There is nothing I need to discuss with any of you now, if you would kindly move out of the way. Katsuki. Not gonna happen, nerd. You're gonna tell us where the hell you have been. Shoto. Do you know how worried your parents were for you? Izuku. They were worried. Honestly, I would be shocked if I actually cared. Now last time, move out of the way. Izumi. Not until you tell us where you were for the past 4 years. Izuku was getting irritated by this, but before he could respond, why the hell does he need to explain anything to you idiots? They turned to see Demaria and Brandish, who came and stood by Izuku. Kendo. Brandish. Demaria. Demaria. Izuku doesn't need to tell you anything. What's going on here? The group turned and saw Aizawa standing there. Izuku. Nothing, Uncle Aizawa, we were just leaving but these 4 stood in our way. We will be going now. Izuku walks away, followed by Brandish and Demaria, Kendo and Yui. Izumi. Uncle Shota, Izuku is here at UA. Why are you not doing anything? Aizawa. Because I knew he was here all along and you're not going to bother him, am I understood? Izumi. But, Aizawa. Am I understood? He said with his eyes glowing, making him look more intimidating. Izumi. Yes, sir. With Izuku and his group. Izuku was walking with Brandish and Demaria, Kendo, Yui and Shinso. Shinso. I can't believe it, those guys are in class 1A. Izuku. Yeah, even though they are horrible people, they managed to get into UA. Izuku. Izuku, hearing the voice, turned around only to see one person. Izuku. Well, it's been so long. Izuku. Shoka. Silence was between them, seeing each other after 4 years. Izuku stared at Shoka as she stared at him. He then walked up to her, looking her in the eyes. Izuku. Shoka. He was cut off by a punch to his gut, making him wheeze in pain. Shoka. You idiot. Izuku stood up, looking at her as she had tears coming out of her eyes, looking at Izuku with anger in her eyes. Shoka. 4 years you were gone. For 4 years you left me alone. She then starts hitting him in his chest as she cried out. Shoka. You left me, you ran away, you're such an idiot. Do you realize just how hurt I was by that? Izuku just looked at her, letting her continue to speak. Shoka. I missed you so much. I cried every night since I heard you left. You ran away. Why couldn't you have just stayed? Why didn't you tell anyone where you were? She looked at him, tears coming from her eyes. Shoka. Why did you leave me all alone? Izuku pulled her into a warm hug, letting her cry out her emotions as Shinso, Demaria and the others watched this, letting them have their moment. Shoka continued to cry until she stopped and looked up at Izuku. Izuku. Come on, I will explain everything. With the Yagas. You're kidding. Izuku is at UA. Inko. My baby made it into UA. He is okay. We have to speak to Nezu at once. All Might. I am already on it. We will speak with Nezu tomorrow and get this whole thing sorted out, and our baby boy will finally come home. With Izuku. They made it to Izuku's dorm room. Pause. I forgot to mention they are in dorms. Since UA is a university, they have implemented a dorm system and they all have their own rooms. Back to the story. Shoka. Whoa, this is your room. Izuku. Yeah, like it. Shoka. It's incredible. Wait. You have a Satoru Gojo wallpaper. How did you get that? Izuku. At a store. Shoka. No way. And you have a Batman theme on your wall. Hot room. Izuku. Izuku. Well, I had to find a new hero to look up to be honest. Batman was kinda the reason I wanted to be a hero. Other than All Might, he had no powers, yet he still was able to defeat many dangerous villains and save the day. Shoka. I am sorry for that. Izuku. It's fine. He sits on his bed as Shoka does the same. They sat in silence for a while until Shoka spoke. Shoka. Why did you choose to run away? Izuku. There were times where I thought you might never come back. Everyone said that you might have been dead, but I didn't believe it. So why? Izuku. I had to. It was the only way for me to escape that hellhole. I was picked on, beaten and abused for what? For something I had no control over. It's not my fault. I was born quirkless, yet they still treated me like I was worthless, and my parents didn't make it any better. They cared more about Izumi more than me just because I didn't have a quirk. I just couldn't take it anymore, and to make it even worse, Katsuki told me. He goes silent. Shoka. What did he tell you? Izuku sighs. He told me to take a swan dive off the roof of a tall building and pray for a quirk in my next life. Shoka. What? Izuku. That's right, he told me to kill myself if I wanted a quirk. The fact that I used to consider him my friend sickens me to this day. He looks her in the eyes. Izuku. I am sorry I hurt you. I thought about you every day. I know that you would be hurt the most by this. I am so sorry. It was either run away or commit suicide. Shoka's eyes widen hearing this. Izuku. I didn't want to leave you, but I had to. I was so close to losing my sanity being there, being with them, the neglect, the abuse. It was too much for any child to endure. I just wanted to stop it. Shoka, I am so sorry that I hurt you. You were my closest friend, my best friend, and I left you here. I am so sorry. If you hate me, then I can understand. She sees the tears coming from his eyes. While saying this, she pulls him into a hug as he wrapped his arms around her, accepting the hug, slowly pulling away. They then stare at each other's eyes. They start to inch closer to each other as they close their eyes, their lips connected, embracing each other in a gentle kiss. Izuku, realizing this, broke the kiss quickly, shocking Shoka. Izuku. Sorry about that. It's just, well, Demaria and Brandish, those girls you saw me with, well, they're my girlfriends. Shoka. Oh, I am so sorry, Izuku. I didn't know what came over me. Izuku. No, it's fine. Well, things certainly got hot in here really quickly. Izuku and Shoka turned to see Demaria and Brandish at the door watching. Izuku. Wait, you guys were watching the whole time? Demaria. Of course we were. Brandish. You left the door open, Zuzu, so we decided to peek in and check on you. Shoka. I am so sorry for that, girls. I had no idea Izuku already had girlfriends. Demaria. It's fine, Shoka. Shoka. What? Brandish. We know all about Zuzu's feelings for you. Both girls walk in and sit next to Izuku. Demaria. We are sharing him, but we don't mind you getting to be with him as well. Brandish. But as long as he doesn't forget that we are number one, right, Zuzu? Izuku. Smiles, right. Well, Shoka, what do you? He was cut off as a pair of lips smash into his, kissing him once again. Shoka then breaks the kiss. Shoka. That answer your question, Izuku? Yes, it does. The next day, in Nezu's office, we have All Might and Inko, Lady Telic, along with Izumi and the Bakugo twins and Shoto. Why didn't you tell us our son was here in Nezu? Nezu sips his tea and calmly places it on the table. Nezu. I suggest you lower your tone in my office, All Might. He says this in a tone that scares everyone as All Might calmed down as Aizawa entered the room. Aizawa. Nezu, sir, you asked for me. Nezu. Yes, I did, Eraserhead. Izumi. Uncle Aizawa knew about Izuku being here too. Inko. Aizawa, why did you never tell me about my son? Aizawa. Because I didn't want to ruin the happiness he had found. Now shouldn't you be getting to class 1 and 1BS battle training, All Might? Yes, I should. Come on, honey. Izumi twins, we will deal with this later. They all leave the office, leaving Nezu and Aizawa there. Aizawa. You think they will try to get him back? Nezu. I know they will, but they are dealing with some very dangerous people. After all, August is not called the Calamity for nothing, and if that's not enough, don't forget about Byakuya and Irene. With Class 1B, Vlad. Okay students, today we have something special going on. Today we have battle training with Class 1A. Most of the students cheer for this as Izuku and Shinso smirked. Vlad. Now you have sent information on how you want your hero costumes. The company has sent over the exact costumes you wanted. He presses a button and many cases come out from the wall. Vlad. Your cases are in order from your seating, so grab your case and go change. They follow the orders of Vlad. Grabbing their cases, they made their way to the locker room. A little time skip. Class 1A are in their hero costumes outside in the fake city with All Might and Lady Telic. Alright, today you all will have battle training, so today you will be facing off against Class 1B. Inko. This will be a practice test to see what you are currently capable of. They then see Class 1B arrive, led by Vlad, as they see everyone in their hero costumes. Monoma is not in 1B, he is in 1A. Kirishima. So that's class 1B huh? Zero. Their costumes aren't bad. AM sad face, thinking, where is he? Izumi said he looked really different. Vlad. Hello All Might Lady Telek, I look forward to seeing how our students do. AM. Vlad, is that all of your students? Vlad. Looks at his class. Oh, we are just missing Vermilion and Shinso. Well, being late they must have gotten scared of having to go up against such a superior class like us. Denki. Hey Monoma, chill dude. Monoma. Hey, I am just saying maybe they got scared and decided to quit. I don't blame them, after all we are the superior class here in 1A. Setsuna. And what makes you think you're better than us? Monoma. Oh, that's simple, because we are the ones who are in the top class and you're the ones below us 1B. Wow, another annoying blonde. Man, what a pain, he is just as irritating as the other two blondes in class. Izuku and Shinso walk into view in their hero costumes. Izuku. Sorry we are late, so what will we be doing? Everyone was admiring their hero costumes. The girls in 1B were blushing madly seeing Izuku's costume. Shinso was getting some stares from a certain purple-haired girl in class 1A. Their attention was cut when Aizawa and Nezu came in. AM. Nezu, sir, what are you doing here? Nezu. I came to see how everyone does in today's lesson. Aizawa. Okay, looks at Izuku. Problem, nephew. Izuku. Sir. Aizawa. Try not to destroy too much stuff, okay? Izuku. Chuckles, yes sir, Aizawa-sensei. AM. Okay, now today, like I said, class 1A and 1B will be facing off against each other. Now here is how it's going to go. You will be in teams consisting of 4. One team will be the villains and one team will be the heroes. Now in this scenario, the villains have a bomb hidden somewhere in the city. The heroes' job is to find and secure the bomb or capture all the villains. The villains can win if they manage to defeat the heroes, or the time runs out. Now for the teams, the ones with the same numbers are on a team, so grab a lot. They did as he said, as they grabbed a lot. Izuku. Seems like me and you are on a team, bro. Shinso. Seems like it. Setsuna. Hey Izuku, we are on the same team, isn't that great? Izuku. Yeah, it is. Kendo. It seems I am on your team as well, Izuku. They are then approached by Shoka. Shoka. Izuku. What's up, Shoka? Shoka. Just so you know, I won't go easy on you if you end up facing me, so you better give me everything you've got. Shinso. That's not a good idea, because if he goes all out, well, things get destroyed. Izuku. Oh come on, I don't destroy everything. Shinso. Yes you do. AM. Alright, now the first team will be Team 1 Villain, Katsuki, Iida, Shoto and Monoma vs Team 2 Hero, Izuku, Shinso, Setsuna and Kendo. Izuku. Right off the bat, huh? Katsuki. Time to put that nerd back in his place. I will make him talk whether he wants to or not. AM. Villains go in first to hide the bomb. The heroes will wait 15 minutes before entering the city. Monoma. We already won, besides by the looks of it they can't do anything. They don't look like much, especially the girls. Kendo. Mad, what was that? Izuku. Well, he's done it now. Setsuna. Oh, I am gonna enjoy kicking his ass. Shinso. Relax girls, he's just trying to get under your skin. They let the villain team go into the city and hide the bomb as Izuku and his team starts to form a plan. Kendo. So Izuku, how are we gonna do this? Izuku. Well, knowing that exploding mud like I do, teamwork is the last thing he would try to do. He is the arrogant, egotistical type who likes to flaunt his power, so he will come after me, forgetting about the others. They might stay behind and guard the bomb. Shoto, he can use both ice and fire. Ice on his right, fire on his left. Those two are the ones you're gonna have to worry about, but leave them to us. That Monoma guy is a loudmouth who likes to hear himself talk. I don't know what his quirk is, but be ready, so here is what we will do. Ochako. Wait, I remember that guy now. Jiro. Who? Ochako. Dragneel, he was the one who saved me from the zero-pointer. It was kinda hard to remember him with that mask on. Aizawa. So Vlad, you got Izuku in your class, huh? Vlad. Yes I do, the boy seems to be quite able to get along with others. Momo. Aizawa-sensei, who is this Izuku guy? Nezu. I can answer that, Ms. Yaoyorozu. Izuku, Dragneel, Vermilion there scored the highest in the recommendation exams. Momo. Wait, that was him. I always wondered who scored more than me. Aizawa. Just watch, this might be interesting. Izumi. What's with this Vermilion crap? His last name is Yagi. Nezu. Not really, he took the last name of his grandfather. Katsumi. Don't worry, Izumi, Katsuki and Shoto are gonna win, and after that Iken is gonna tell us everything. Yui. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Izumi. Oh, and how do you know that? Yui. Because they lost this match the moment Izuku and Shinso ended up on the same team. Alright, the heroes may enter the city. Izuku's team starts walking in the city. Izuku. Alright, time to get started. With Bakugo's team, Katsuki starts walking off. Shoto. Katsuki, where are you going? Katsuki. I am going after Deku, that little shit is gonna tell me everything. Shoto. I am coming with you, besides I need to some answers myself. Iida. Wait, you two, we need to work as a team. Katsuki. Screw you four eyes, we don't need your. Monoma. What the hell is that? They were confused by what he was talking about until they looked at the sky only to see a giant eye. Katsuki. What the hell is that? In the observation room. What the hell? Inko. That's creepy. With Izuku's team. Izuku has a hand over his eye. Izuku. Found them, I knew that trick mom taught me would come in handy. Shinso. So where are they? A orange keyboard appeared in front of Izuku, who started typing something. Soon the location of where they are appeared in all their minds. Setsuna. Whoa, how in the world did you do that? Izuku. It's magic, I sent you the location of where they are. Shinso, do your thing. Shinso. Got it. Shinso sinks into the shadows and travels underground. Shoto. What in the world was that? What kind of quirk does Deku have? Katsuki. Damn it, nerd, when I foe equals ind you, I am gonna kill you. He then starts to run off. Shoto. Wait, Baku. His foot was grabbed by a shadow as it pulled him in, slowly shocking Iida and Monoma. Iida. Todoroki. Shoto. What the hell is going on? I can't get out. Shoto was being pulled into the shadows. Iida grabbed his hand, trying to pull him out, only for him to get sucked in as well. Iida. What? No, what is this? Iida and Shoto both get sucked into the shadow, leaving Monoma with the bomb. Monoma. Just what the hell is happening? Siro. Did anyone else just see what I saw? Jiro. Yeah, Todoroki and Iida got pulled into a shadow. Aizawa's sad face, thinking, Shinso's other power, huh? Izuku. Okay ladies, you're on. Shinso has taken care of Shoto and Iida. Kendo. That leaves Monoma to us. Izuku. And I can deal with Katsuki. Izuku then flash steps away as Kendo and Setsuna go to find Monoma. With Shinso, Shoto and Iida emerge from the shadows in front of Shinso, who is staring at them. Shinso. Oh, 2 for the price of 1. Well, isn't this just great? Shoto. What the hell was that you just did? Shinso. Oh, let's just say it was part of the plan. So how we doing this one-on-one, or are you both gonna come at me? Iida. We will stop you, hero. Charging his engines, Iida dashes at Shinso, who charges at him as well. When Iida got close, Shinso sunk into the shadows, surprising the two. Iida. What the where did he go? They both look around frantically, food Shinso, only for him to appear behind Iida from his shadow. He places his hands together and axe handles Iida in the back, only for him to fall forward and hit the ground unconscious. Shoto. What the hell? Shinso. Wow, that was easy now to take you down. In the observation room. Ochako. You have got to be kidding, he took out Iida like it was nothing. Kirishima. Whoa, that guy is good. Denki. How did he just do all that? He vanished and appeared. Just what is his quirk? With Monoma. He was guarding the bomb until. Monoma. Damn, it seems that this lower class is trying to one-up us. Well, that won't happen. Setsuna. Oh really now? He turns to his right but doesn't see anyone. Monoma. I know, I just heard something. With Izuku. He was running until. Katsuki. Dai Deku. Jumping from out of the corner, he launched an explosion at Izuku, who easily dodged and jumped away. Izuku. I knew you were planning a sneak attack, how cowardly. Katsuki. Shut up, nerd, where the hell did you get a quirk from? Izuku. Like I'm gonna tell you. Katsuki. You had a quirk this entire time. I bet you were laughing at us the whole time, looking down on us. Izuku. Not everything is about you exploding, drama queen. Now are we gonna fight or talk? Katsuki. You damn nerd, don't you dare get cocky. When I beat your ass, I am gonna make you tell us everything. He charges at Izuku, throwing a right hook only for Izuku to flash step and appear above him and kick him in the jaw, sending him into a building. Izuku. Come on, is this all that you can do? I would rather have a better fight from an actual chihuahua. Katsuki. Damn you Deku, I am gonna destroy you. Izuku. Come princess, I am waiting. With Monoma. Monoma kept hearing Setsuna laughing all around him, making him look everywhere but saw no one. Monoma. Why don't you stop hiding and show yourself? Setsuna. If you insist. She floated her head over only to have behind him as he did not notice. He then quickly turned around. Setsuna. Boo. Monoma. Ah, what the hell is T? Chop. He was chopped in the back of his neck by Kendo, who appeared behind him. Kendo. Well, that was easy. With Shinso. Shoto kept launching his ice at Shinso as he kept sinking into the shadows. This has been going on for a while. Shinso has been toying with Shoto. Shinso. Come on, is this really the best you can do? This is disappointing, especially from you, the son of the number 2 hero. You're so weak it's not even funny. Shoto. Shut up. He unleashes his fireside, trying to find Shinso, who appears from the shadows. Shinso. Oh look, now things are getting interesting. AM. On the intercom, hero team wins. Hearing this, Shoto and Katsuki were confused as Izuku and Shinso smirked. Shinso. Well, seems like we have take a rain check on that fight. Frostburn, catch you later. He sinks into the shadows, leaving Shoto there. Katsuki. What, but how did they win? Izuku. Figure it out, you walking terrorist, later. He flash steps away, leaving behind a pissed off Katsuki. Katsumi. How did they win? AM. Look. He points to a screen that shows Kendo and Setsuna touching the bomb with Monoma tied up as Izuku and Shinso appeared. Shinso. Great work, ladies. Kendo. We can't take all the credit, after all it was Izuku's plan, we just followed it to the letter. Izuku. Hey, as long as we worked together I knew we could win. Deku, you bastard, this isn't over. They all took see Katsuki, who was fuming mad. Katsuki. I don't accept this, no it's not over yet, damn it. He holds out his hand towards the group, placing his hand on the pin of his gauntlet. Katsuki. You know what this gauntlet on my arm is for? It's for storing my sweat, allowing me to release it when I pull this pin. Now die Deku. AM. Young Bakugo, don't do that, you might kill them. Izuku just watched as the attack came. He held out his right hand. Izuku. Child's play. The blast was scattered and destroyed, shocking Bakugo, who jumped out of the way at the last minute. Bakugo. What the? He was shocked when he saw Izuku appear in front of him with his right hand aimed at the blonde's face. Izuku. Too weak. Katsumi and Izumi. Katsuki. AM. Izawa, Nezu and Inko rushed in the city to where they were as AM was pissed. AM. Izuku, do you know what you just did? Izuku. Yeah, I do, so what? AM was taken back by this. He ran over, grabbed Izuku by his shirt. AM. You just killed young Katsuki, what the hell is wrong with you? Shinso starts laughing as Setsuna is holding her stomach laughing, and so is Kendo. Katsumi. You idiots, you think this is funny. AM. You are acting just like a villain, you are under arrest. Izuku. Before you do that you might wanna look down. AM. What? Izuku points his finger down to All Might's feet. All Might along with everyone else looks and are shocked to see over 100 small Bakugos raging mad. Izuku smacks All Might's hand off him. Izuku. I am not as crazy as that terrorist. My crash magic breaks apart things, so I split him into smaller versions of himself. Small Bakugo. You damn nerd, what the hell did you do me? Izuku. Let that be a lesson to you, never try a stupid stunt like that again, because next Tim. He looks at AM and everyone with a dead serious look. Izuku. I just might kill him. He then walks past All Might and heads out of the fake city accompanied by Shinso, Kendo and Setsuna. Everyone was looking down at the 100 small Bakugos that were cursing Izuku's name in shock. Kirishima. Whoa, it's like a small army of Bakugos. Zero. Yeah, it's really quite funny when you look at it. Small Bakugo. Shut up, you extras, where the hell did Deku go? Tell him to make me big again. Ochako. Laughing, this is just too funny. Shinso. So how long are you gonna leave him like that? Izuku. In a minute. If I leave him like that he may become more annoying than he already is. Setsuna. So what other magic can you use? Izuku. Many different types actually. Setsuna. Okay, so why are you and Shinso called the twin dragons? Shinso. He has magic that is related to my own. I use shadow dragon slaying magic while he has white dragon slaying magic along with lightning and fire. Setsuna. Man, you two are so op. Izuku. Yeah, I guess you can say that. Just then Lady Telic, Inko along with the others returned to the observation room along with the mini Bakugos. Nezu. Izuku, would you kindly return Bakugo to his regular size? Izuku. Size fine. He snaps his fingers as the mini Bakugos glow white and poof back into the original Katsuki Bakugo. Katsuki. Deku you. Izuku looked into Bakugo's eyes as his turned bright green. Suddenly Katsuki turned into stone once again, shocking everyone. Aizawa. Izuku, what did you do? Izuku. Just turned him into stone so he would be quiet. Don't worry, once the exercise is over I will return him back to normal. Aizawa. Got it, thinking, I wonder if he can teach me how to do that. Okay, now can anyone tell me who the MVP was of this exercise? Momo. Raises her hand. Sir, it was Dragneel. He came up with the efficient plan and acted on it, taking advantage of the other team's lack of teamwork. He was able to find their location and found the quickest way to victory. Thank you, young Yaoyorozu. Okay, now for the next match. Gonna skip the rest. Okay, you all did very well. The way you performed today should show you exactly where you were lacking at, but you all did very great. Vlad. Okay, now Class 1B, go back and change out of your hero costumes. We are done for today. Class 1B. Yes, sir. They made their way back to the locker room where they changed back into their uniforms as the boys walked out. Tetsu. So what did you guys think of Class 1A and their quirks? Izuku. They have some serious good people in their class, but there are a few who are too full of themselves. Juzo. Yeah, that Monoma guy has some serious issues. Rin. And what was up with that blonde guy calling you Deku? Izuku. Well, let's just say that guy and me have history that isn't good. They made it back to class getting their stuff as they start to leave the class only to see Demaria and Brandish. Yui. Brandish. Demaria, how are you? Demaria. We are good, Yui. They see Izuku walk up to them and kiss them on the lips, shocking most of his classmates. Tetsu. No way, man, you have 2 girlfriends. Izuku. Actually 3. Claw 1B. What? Shinso. Oh, so you finally manned up and told her about time. Izuku. Shut up, Shinso. Demaria. Yeah, we are sharing Izu, besides he is a dragon slayer and that gives him dragon-like abilities. 1B girl's sad face, thinking they are so lucky. Tetsu. Damn, you're a real man, Dragneel. Izuku. Please call me Izuku, I don't care much for formalities. They then made their way to the Class 1B dorms. As they all go to their rooms, most of the guys are in the common area just relaxing until they get a knock at the door. Shinso. I got it. Going to the door, he answered only to see Inko, Izumi and the Bakugo twins along with Shoto. Shinso. Can I help you? Yes, we came to see Izuku. Izumi. Where is his room? I want to see my brother. Shinso. Sorry, but Izuku is kinda busy right now. Look, boy, stand aside and let us in. Inko. Shinso, let us see our son now. Let them in, Shinso. He turned to see Izuku coming from downstairs, followed by Brandish and Demaria. Shinso. Are you sure about that, man? Izuku. Yeah, besides they won't go away, so just let them in. Shinso nods as he let them in. The guys of Class 1B were wondering what was going on. Izuku. Hey guys, can I have the common area for Minuet alone with them? Juzo. Yeah man, sure. Him and the other guys except Shinso left, leaving him Demaria and Brandish there. Inko. Ladies, could you give us a minute alone with our son? Demaria. He is not your son and we are not leaving him alone with you two and those morons. Points at the Bakugos and Izumi and Shoto. Izuku. Whatever you have you say to me you can say in front of them as well. These are my girlfriends and Shinso is my brother, so go ahead and say what you have to say. Izuku, my boy, why on earth did you run away? We were so worried about you. Izuku. You actually noticed I was gone, huh? Well, I thought that me leaving wouldn't matter since you had Izumi. After all, she is more worthy of being a hero than me, right? The girl that bullied me along with my 3 former childhood friends, TCH some hero. Izumi. Izuku, we only did that to protect you. Okay, this hero world would have been too dangerous for you. Izuku. Compared to living with this family, the world is safer compared to what I went through. Inko. Izuku, where did you get a quirk from? Izuku. That's none of your business, Inko. Izuku, show some respect to your mother. Izuku. My mother's name is Irene Belsarian Kuchiki and my father's name is Bukuya Kuchiki. You two are like strangers to me. I don't see you as my parents and I damn sure don't see you as heroes. Katsumi. That's it, you're not gonna talk to your family like that. It can now cut this crap out now. You made us all worry about you. Quit acting out and come back to your real family. Izuku. Acting out, huh? He then starts to releases some of his power, making the dorms shake, causing most of the students in class 1B to run into the common area. Izuku. So you're saying the beatings, the pain, the name calling, all that was meaningless, huh? You want to know where I was? I was with my real family, getting something I never had with any of you. Real happiness, real love and care. When I was with you, all I got was torment, neglect and crushed dreams. Suddenly Aizawa and Nezu come through the door with Vlad seeing the scene before them. Izuku. My entire life the only thing I ever wanted was to be a hero, but you all kept crushing my dream over and over. You beat me down for no reason at all. You hurt me. Even my supposed to be father told me that my dream was worthless. Izuku stops releasing his power. Izuku. You hurt me for even dreaming about being a hero. You don't care about me, so stop pretending. You had all the time in the world back then to be my family. Now all that you are to me are nothing but strangers. I have nothing more to say to you. Leave now. We are not going anywhere until you come back to your true family. Nezu. All Might, he does not wish to be a part of your family and you can't force him and you need to let him be. Inko. No, he is my son and he is coming home. Izumi. Izuku, stop this. Can't you see what you're doing to our parents? Izuku. I didn't do anything, they brought this on themselves. Katsuki. Damn it, I am sick of this. Him and Shoto step to Izuku. Katsuki. You're gonna forget about the past and be back with your family. Shoto. Or we will force you to. Izuku. Didn't I already kick your ass today? Shinso steps up and stands beside Izuku. Shinso. You wanna fight my brother? You're gonna have to fight me too. Izumi. You're not part of our family, you're not his brother. Katsumi. So stand back, zombie boy. Demaria. You might wanna think about the next words you say. Brandish. Because they might end up being your last. Aizawa then gets between the groups, separating them. Aizawa. That's enough, you're not gonna fight here now. All Might, you all need to leave the dorms now. I will not. You will leave now. Toshinori. He froze hearing that voice. He slowly turned his head to see none other than Nana Shimura at the door with Tenko beside her. Master, you're alive. Nana. Yes, I am. Now do what he says and leave now, because if you stay then I will leak all the information I have on your family to the public about everything you did and those monster there did to Izuku as well, so it's your choice. Fine. He lowers his head as he walks out, followed by Inko, Izumi, the Bakugo twins and Shoto. Nezu. It's nice to see you again, Nana, and you too, Tenko. Tenko. Nice to see you as well, Nezu. Aizawa. What are you guys doing here? Nana. I felt Izuku using his power, so I decided to come and see if anyone is still alive. Izuku. Hi Grandma. Nana. You alright? Izuku. Yeah, I am just gonna go back to my room. He walks back upstairs, followed by Demaria and Brandish, leaving his classmates. The next day, at UA, the students were all in class. Izuku was sitting down by Shinso as they were talking. Shinso. You sure you're alright, man? Izuku. Yeah, I will be fine, man. Tetsu. Hey Izuku, what was all that about yesterday? Awase. Yeah man, you're the son of All Might and Lady Telek. Why didn't you tell anyone? Izuku. I am not their son and they are not my parents. If you guys don't mind, I really don't want to talk about them right now. Don't want to bring up any bad memories. Tetsu. Hey, it's fine bro, just know that if you need to talk we are here for you, man. Awase. Yeah, after all we're classmates, we need to look after each other. Izuku. Thanks guys. Looks behind him. Hello Setsuna. Setsuna. Aw man, I couldn't get him this time. She reattaches her head to her body. Abara. You seemed rather angry the other day, Izuku. Are you sure you're alright? Izuku. Smiles. Yes, I am fine, Abara. Vlad comes in as the students all took their seats. Vlad. Okay, listen up, today you will be doing something important and this will decide your class's fate for the next 3 years here at UA. They all waited to see what it was. Vlad. Today you're gonna be picking a class president and a vice president. They will keep the order in class and make sure that things are ran smoothly. Setsuna. Oh, pick me. Shota. No, pick me. The entire class started yelling to be picked except for a few. Izuku released some his power, making them all go quiet. Izuku. Calm down everyone, we can decide this by putting it to a vote. Vlad brings out a box as the students wrote down who they wanted to be president as he took the votes and tallied them up. Izuku 7 votes. Itsuka Kendo 5. Izuku. Whoa, it's me and Kendo, huh? They both stand in front of the entire class. Kendo. Whoa, okay, didn't think they would pick me. Vlad. Well, it's decided, Izuku will be your class president and Itsuka Kendo will be vice president. Izuku. Well, I didn't know I would be picked, but I will represent our class to the fullest. I won't let you down. Kendo. I will do my best as well to help make this class as great as possible. The bell then ranged for lunch. They all gathered their things and made their way to the cafeteria. Getting their food, they sat down at their table. Izuku sat down as Setsuna sat by him along with Kendo. Shinso sat in front of him with the rest of the class sitting down. Izuku. Shinso, why didn't you wanna be class representative, man? Shinso. Too troublesome, besides I am not cut out to be a leader. That fits you perfectly. Setsuna. Yeah, besides if it wasn't for your plan the other day during battle training we would have been toast. Izuku. I guess you're right. Got room for one more. They look and see Shoka. Izuku. Of course we do, come on. She sits down on Izuku's right. Shoka. So how have? Level 3 security breach, I repeat, level 3 security breach. The entire cafeteria went into panic as they were running around scared until Izuku grabbed a person. Izuku. What's going on? A villain has made its way onto UA. In the hallway students were trying their best to get out. Izuku, looking out the window, saw it was the media trying to get in. He then saw Iida floating over as he crashed into a wall as he spoke. Iida. Everyone calm down, it is just the media trying to get in to get an interview with All Might. There is no need to panic. Izuku. Gonna take a guess that guy is class 1 as rep. After that happened, everything went back to normal. Exiting the cafeteria, Izuku placed a hand on Shinso's shoulder, getting his attention. Izuku. Shinso. Shinso. Yeah, you felt it too, huh? Izuku. Yeah, that person, whoever that was, he was pure evil. They are gone now, but whoever this is, they had to be up to no good. Shinso. Yeah, I hear you. Back in class. Vlad. Okay, today you guys will be doing something special. You will be doing another joint training session with Class 1A. You will be learning about rescue training, so get into your hero costumes and meet me outside by the buses. They did what they were told and made their way to the locker rooms. With Class 1A, they were currently outside by the buses waiting on Class 1B. Aizawa. Today you will be doing another joint training session with Class 1B, and no stupid stunts like last time. Katsuki Bakugo. Katsuki. Grumbles, fine. Toru. Yes, we get to have another joint session with Class 1B. Ojiro. Why are you so excited about Hagakure? Toru. Because Class 1B is gonna be here, and that means that Hottie Izuku is gonna be here as well. Mina. I have to agree with that. That boy is so hot, I nearly melted just by looking at him. Jiro. You guys have the hots for Dragneel. Sue. I don't blame them, he is very good looking and has a nice body on him. Katsumi, sad face, thinking, why the hell are those bitches talking about my ick and he is mine. They then look to see Class 1B coming out, lead by Vlad, as they approach Class 1A in their hero costumes. Vlad. Hello, Eraserhead. Aizawa. Hello, Vlad. Is everyone ready to go? Vlad. Yeah, sure. Aizawa. Class rep. Iida stands in front of his classmates. Iida. Okay, everyone line up single file line, and we will be sitting in seats that are arranged in alphabetical order. Izuku. That guy is taking things way too seriously. They then get on their buses as the buses drive off. With Class 1A. Sue. Hey Yagi. Izumi. What is it, Asui? Sue. Call me Sue. I have to ask, what's the relationship between you and Dragneel from Class 1B? Is he our brother? You both look alike. Izumi. He is my brother and he is acting like an idiot. Ochako. How come? Izumi. That's none your business Uraraka. With Class 1B, Izuku. Satoru Gojo, Shinso. Escanor, Izuku. That's not even a fair fight man. Yeah, Escanor is powerful, but this is Satoru Gojo we are talking about here, the six eyes with infinity and the limitless, the guy is unrivaled. Shinso. I still say Escanor can hold his own against the guy, anyone can be beaten. Izuku. Yeah, you're right, now if he was fighting someone like Naruto, Gojo will probably lose. Setsuna. So what kind of rescue do you think we will be doing? Izuku. We are gonna have to wait and see, they will probably have us doing different things like saving drowning victims, rescuing people in a destroyed area. Setsuna. If I'm drowning, would you give me mouth to save my life? Izuku smirks. Izuku. Of course I would, I can't let a beautiful woman like you die now, can I? Setsuna. Ooh, such a flirt, you should be careful with that smooth talk, mister, or I might snatch you away from your girlfriends. Kendo. Setsuna, cut it out with the teasing. Setsuna. Oh, don't act like that, Kendo, I can't help it if Izuku is just so damn good looking. The bus then comes to a stop as the students are let off. They made there to the front of the USJ building, seeing the space hero 13. Ochako. Squeal, it's 13, she's my favorite hero. Izuku, sad face, thinking, good thing I stopped my fanboy phase. Shinso. Izuku. Izuku. Looks at Shinso, yeah, I smell it too, be on guard. They enter the USJ as 13 continued to give her speech as Izuku and Shinso looked around ready for anything. Noticing this, Aizawa walked up to them. Aizawa. Are you two okay? Izuku. Uncle Aizawa knows something's off. Shinso. There are many scents around this place, they smell evil. When he said that, the lights went out as purple portal appeared and out came many different people as a woman with hands on her body and face walk out. It seems All Might is not here, a shame, and I brought so many friends to come and play with him. Oh well, it seems like I will just have to kill all these people and make him come. Kirishima. You guys got fake villains for this. Aizawa and Vlad step up. Aizawa. Those are real villains. 13 protect the students. Vlad, let's go. Aizawa and Vlad jump down towards the villains. Shinso. Izuku, this is bad, we need to. A mist man appears behind the students. Mistman. It seems All Might is not here. Izumi. You're after All Might. Mistman. Yes, we are here to kill him. Don't you think this will the perfect place for the symbol of peace to take his dying breath? Katsuki and Kirishima launch themselves at him, but before the Mistman can warp them away, they both are teleported away and appeared beside Izuku, who used territory. Katsuki. What the hell, nerd? Izuku. Think you idiot, look at his body, by my guess he warp anyone away, so think before you two go rushing in. Mistman. Oh, you're a smart one, I see. Izuku. And you're a dumb villain. Mistman. How so? Hey, mist guy. Mistman. Huh. The man's entire body became visible as Shinso caught him in HS brainwashing quirk. Shinso. Got you. Kendo. Whoa, Shinso. Izuku. Shinso sunk into the shadows and appeared behind him without anyone noticing, doing that he was able to catch him off guard using his brainwash quirk, now Bakudou binding chains. Pause. I do not know all the numbers of Bakudo on Bleach and the names, I will do the best I can by just saying names. Sorry if you get offended, but the Bakugo numbers and names are hard for me to remember. Back to the story. The man was wrapped up in golden chains, unable to move as Shinso released his quirk on him. Mistman. What is this? I can't move. Izuku. Don't waste your time, you're not getting out of there anytime soon. They then hear a loud screech. Both classes look down to see two huge creatures brutalizing both Aizawa and Vlad King as it smashed Aizawa's face into the ground while the other beast snapped Vlad's arm, making him scream in pain. Kirishima. Oh no, our teachers are in trouble, we have to do something. I'll look at them, they are so hopeless against my Nomu, but enough playing around, kill them Nomu, and when you're done go on ahead and kill those brats. The villains start to go up towards the students who were terrified. 13. We need to get word back to Ua. Izuku. Hey, your name is Iida, right? Iida. Yeah, Izuku. You can move pretty fast, other than me and Shinso you can run out to Ua and alert the heroes of what's going on. Iida. What? I can't leave my classmates here. Izuku. If you do nothing then your classmates might die, go now and get the damn heroes. 13. He's right, Iida, go now. Hearing this he runs towards the door and heads out full speed at Ua. Momo. The villains are coming up and those things are gonna crush our senseis. Mineta. I don't wanna die. Izumi. Damn it, why can't I move my body? Am I scared? Kendo looks at Izuku. Kendo. Izuku, what are we gonna do? Izuku looks at 13. 13. Izuku, no you can't, you guys are not heroes. Izuku. Sorry 13, but if we do nothing people will die. Izuku looks at Shinso and nods. He then looks at both Class 1A and 1B. Izuku. I know. You might not like to take orders from me, but desperate time call for desperate measures. Those of you who specialize in close combat take down the villains you can get with the one your quirk works well with. Don't take on everything alone, team up and take out as many as you can. Shinso, you and me will take those monster things out and get our senseis out of there. Support one another the best way you can, and whatever you do, no matter what, survive. Izuku. Let's do this, Shinso. Shinso. Got it. They both leap down the stairs towards the incoming villains as the rest of Class 1A leapt into action along with Class 1B. RV1. Hey look, those kids are jumping into the action. How stupid. Four-armed villain. The four-armed villain charged at the students along with a group of villains. Shinso, seeing this, stomped on the ground, making shadows appear as the villains were sucked into the shadows. RV2. What the hell, I can't get out. Him and 10 other villains were dragged into the shadows. The Nomu holding Aizawa was punched away by Izuku, sending it flying into a wall. The other Nomu holding Vlad King sees this and charges at Izuku, who was hit by a shadow dragon roar from Shinso. The beast was blasted away from Vlad King as Izuku rushed in and grabbed him. Shishida. Izuku, hand him here. Shishida takes Vlad and places him over his shoulder. The one of the Nomu came from the wall and charged at them. Izuku. Get out of here, take him and Aizawa to safety. Shishida. Got it. He then takes off and grabs Aizawa and makes his way back to the entrance. Shinso appears beside Izuku. Shinso. The other one is coming. You two fools can't hurt my Nomu, they were made to kill All Might himself, you are just delaying the inevitable. Izuku. Is that so? Shinso, time to show this bitch why we are called the Twin Dragons. Shinso. Got it. Izuku. White Drive. Shinso. Shadow Drive. The entire USJ is shaking due to the power coming from them. Kendo. Smirks, it's over now, they are getting serious. Izuku and Shinso see the Nomus coming. Izuku. Which one are you taking? Shinso. I want the ugly one. Izuku. They're both ugly. Shinso. That's the point. Both Izuku and Shinso vanish out of sight. Suddenly one of the Nomus get uppercut and sent into the air by Shinso. In the air, Izuku appears above it. Izuku starts hitting the beast, sending it flying as he appears and hits it again. He goes on to repeat the process as he then. Izuku. White Dragon Roar. His roar sent the beast down to the ground with a boom, creating a huge crater that blew back the blue-haired woman and the other Nomu. Izuku then lands, having destroyed the Nomu with his roar right besides Shinso, looking at the remaining Nomu as it comes at them like a wild animal. Izuku. Ready to end this? Shinso. Yeah. Izuku. Now Shinso. Shinso. Yeah. They both start building up magic power as the beast comes closer. Kendo. Izuku. Jiro. Shinso. Setsuna. Izuku. Class 1B. Do it. Izuku and Shinso. Holy Shadow Dragon Flash Fang. The blast hit the beast dead on, causing a huge explosion. It was destroyed completely as the blast died down, showing no more Nomu, leaving the woman pissed and a part of the USJ destroyed. No, you were not supposed to beat my Nomu, it was made to kill All Might. Seeing that the remaining villains were afraid, they then heard the doors slam open, revealing All Might. I am here. Seeing this, the villains gave up all hope and gave themselves up fighting All Might. When their ace in the hole was defeated, they saw no sign of victory. Izuku. Give up, you have no other tricks left. The woman was about to speak until a black liquid came from her, making her disappear completely. Izuku. Damn, she got away. The villains were defeated by most of the Class 1A and 1B students. Some even managed to work together as the villains were all rounded up as soon as the other heroes made it there. Izuku. We did it, Shinso. Shinso. Yeah, now that it's over, it's time for a nap. Izuku. Yeah, let's go, you purple-haired Shikamaru. Shinso. Fuck you. They both laugh and walk off. The heroes from UA arrived and now they are rounding up the villains that attacked the USJ. The police are currently speaking with the students, getting their statements. Shinso. Well, that was something, huh, Izuku? Izuku. Yeah, you said it, man. Kendo. You were awesome out there, Izuku. Setsuna. Yeah, you took charge and led us into battle against the villains. Shishida. Yeah, I know we made the right choice making you our class rep. Izuku. Thanks guys. Juzo. Shinso, you guys were awesome out there teaming up against that monster. Pony. Yeah, I didn't know you two could work so well together. Yui. Yeah, the twin dragons are better than ever. They were then approached by students in Class 1A. Ochako. Thank you so much, Izuku, for saving us. Kirishima. Yeah man, you guys were incredible out there. Siro. Seriously dude, what are you guys' quirks? Izuku. Well, I use magic. Shinso has a quirk in magic. Denki. Really, that's insane. Jiro. It was really cool how you both jumped into action. I never knew you were so punk rock. Shinso. Yeah, smiles. I am glad you're alright. Jiro smiles. Izuku. You all played a part in what happened today. You made it out alive and kept your classmates safe. Most importantly, you came out alive. Be proud. AM and Inko watched this from a small distance away, seeing how Izuku got along. Inko. He draws people to him like a magnet. AM. I know that he needs to come back to us, his real family. Inko. I know, but we can't force him, Toshi. Besides, he hates us. AM. He will love us again, I know it. Izuku. Hearing his name called, he looked and saw Tenko approaching him. Tenko. I heard what happened on the news. I rushed here as fast as I could. Are you alright? Izuku. Yeah, cuz we are fine. Tetsu. No way, you're Tenko. You're ranked 25 among the top 20 heroes in Japan. Tenko. Yes, I am. I came here to check on my little cousin here. He grabs Izuku, pulling him into a headlock, giving him a noogie. Izuku. Tenko. Cut it out, man. He broke out of his grip. Izuku. You know I hate it when you do that, you jackass. Tenko. Yeah, I know, that's why I do it, chuckles. Izuku. Do that again and I will tell big sis Maruko on you. Tenko. Okay, I am sorry. Shinso. Wait, your cousin's dating Maruko, the number 5 rabbit hero Maruko. Izuku. Yeah, Tenko. And she is terrifying when she gets angry. Nezu then spoke up, getting everyone's attention. Nezu. Due to the events that occurred today, you all will be given a week off from school. When you return, you all will speak with Midnight to deal with any trauma that this may have caused you. The buses will take you back to the school. The students got on the buses and get driven back to Ua, where they got off and changed out of their hero costumes and back into their uniforms. They made it back to their dorms. The students of Class 1B were all gathered in the common area. Awase. So that is what it's like to fight villains. I have to admit, it's kinda scary. Komori. Yeah, I have never been more scared in my life. Abara. Thank God for Izuku and Shinso. Izuku. It will be fine guys, you know what this means, right? Manga. What does it mean? Izuku. It means that we have to train to get stronger. I honestly believe that this will not be the only time we encounter villains, and it will get more dangerous from here on out. We have to make sure that we are capable of fighting the villains off. We survived today, but this shows that we have to get stronger, and we will. So are you with me, Class 1B? They all stand up. Awase. You're damn right, man, let's do it. Tetsu. Hell yeah, I am with you. Shinso. It's a drag, but I am with you until the end, bro. Komori. Yeah, Suburaba. I am in. Rin. Let's show them what we can do. Abara. We are so blessed to have someone devoted as you in our class. Izuku, I am with you as well. Kendo. I always have your back, count me in. Reiko. Let's do our best. Time skip 1 week later. After their week off, Class 1B met up to do some training together. They worked on their quirks and spared to see where each person was weak and where they are strong. That they all got pointers from Izuku on where they can improve, as he was honest with them and told them now we go to Ua where the students are back in class. Subaraba. I wonder who is gonna be teaching due to Vlad sensei being out. Setsuna. Yeah, I wonder if. She was interrupted as the door to the class slid open, revealing Vlad 100% healthy. Pause. Aizawa and Vlad are healed. Why, you may ask? Well, in Fairy Tail, Sky God Slaying magic grants its user the ability to heal themselves along with others, and Nana, the new Sky Godslayer, healed both Vlad and Aizawa alongside Recovery Girl. Back to the story. Vlad. Good morning, class. Setsuna. Vlad sensei, you're all healed. How? Vlad. Well, I would have to thank both Vlad and Recovery Girl for that they healed me and Izawa, bringing us back to 100%. Now I have an announcement to make. In 2 weeks you all have the US Sports Festival coming up. This is your chance to use this as an opportunity to be scouted by pros by showing what you can do in the sports festival. You are guaranteed to get noticed. Subaraba. Sweet, I can't wait for the sports festival. Shinso. This should be fun to participate in. Izuku. Yeah, who knows, we might get some great competition. Class went on like normal as the bell rang for them to leave, but as soon as they do, they see their classroom is surrounded by other students. Kendo. Hey, get away from our classroom and let's out. Setsuna. Man, why are they here? Izuku calmly walks up to the students blocking the door. Izuku. Okay, you see our class, now leave before I blast you all away. Random student RS. How you think you're all hot stuff since you survived a villain attack? You're still nothing. 2 rupees. We are gonna show you guys up in the sports festival, you just watch. Izuku. Well, I asked nicely. Izuku closed his eyes and opened them again, revealing bright green eyes. The students blocking the door all turned to stone. Izuku. Well, that takes care of that, come on guys. He walks out as the rest follow him. Komori. Man, I wish I could learn magic like that, it's so awesome. Setsuna. Yeah, you can destroy walls and turn people to stone and other things, you're just so op. Izuku. Yeah, I guess you can say that. They made their way to the cafeteria. They get in line getting their trays. They go over to their table and sit down. Izuku sits down as Shinso sits across from him. Izuku. Hey Shinso. Shinso. What's up, man? Izuku. Do you think Tetsu is a good candidate to be the Iron Dragon Slay? Shinso. Yeah, he would be great for the power, but it's up to him. What if he doesn't want it? Izuku. Well, that is his decision. We will ask him about it later. The other students in Class 1B sat down as Shoka made her way over and sat by Izuku. Shoka. Hey Izuku. Izuku. Hello my icy hot princess, how are you? Shoka. I am fine. So what kind of training you gonna do for the sports festival? Izuku. Not really sure, what about you? Shoka. Well, I want to train my fireside a bit more. I need to get used to using it more. At the USJ I only relied on my ice. Izuku. You seem to have gotten better with both sides in my opinion. So how are things in Class 1A? Shoka. Well, Iida for starters is too uptight. I swear the guy has a stick so far up his ass it makes no sense, and Monomahi is like another Katsuki, an annoying loudmouth that never shuts up, saying we are way superior to Class 1B and Katsuki. That guy has been just as angry as the day he was born. I swear sometimes I think he came out of Aunt Mitsuki screaming his head off. Setsuna. Wow, well you're alright here. Shoka. Kendo. Yeah, Class 1B doesn't have the same problems like that. Juzo. Yeah, our class representative is way too cool for that. Shoka. Who is your class representative? Manga. Izuku and Kendo as vice president. Shoka. Really, why not Shinso? Shinso. Being the leader is too much work. Shoka. By the way Shinso, I have to ask you something. Shinso. What is it? Shoka. Are you Aizawa's son? The whole Class 1B looked at her, then suddenly they burst into laughter, even Izuku, as Shinso's eyebrow twitched in frustration. Shinso. No, I am not Aizawa's son. Someone then approached Class 1B's table. Monoma. Well, what do we have here? The lesser Class 1B. Tetsu. Hey man, why don't you go somewhere else and annoy them? All right. Monoma. I just came here to let you know that in the sports festival we in Class 1A will not be showed up by you ingrates, and you points at Izuku. I will show you just what we are made of. Hey, are you listening to me? Izuku. Huh. Oh Monoma, when did you get here? Shoka. You just noticed he was here. Izuku. Honestly, yeah, I did. Kendo. He is still on his tirade how we are the weaker class. Izuku. Oh yeah, tell me something then, you blonde-haired narcissist. Manama. What? Izuku. Where was all this energy when you and Mineta were hugging each other and pissing your pants when the villains attacked? Komori. Wait, he wet himself when the villains came. Shinso. Yeah, he did, it was hilarious. Monoma. I did not. Izuku. Yeah, go tell your story to someone that cares. Izuku gets up to go throw his tray away. Time skip. The day of the sports festival is here and the crowd was lively. They were roaring with anticipation. We go to Class 1B, who were sitting in their waiting room in their gym uniforms. Izuku. Are you serious, Kendo? Kendo. Yes, I am with this banner, we are bound to get noticed, just trust me. Shinso. This is too troublesome. Izuku. Yeah, I am with you there. Kendo. Oh hush, you will see. They then hear a loud banging on their door until it was forcefully opened by none other than Katsuki Bakugo, followed by Class 1A. Katsuki. Deku. Izuku. Sighs, and now it's worse. Tetsu. I don't know if you're confused or not, 1A, but this is Class 1B's locker room, so you can get lost. Katsuki. This has nothing to do with you, Tinman Su, shut it, this is between me and Deku. He walks up to Izuku, looking him in the eyes. Izuku. What now, terrorist? Katsuki. I came to tell you that in this festival I am gonna remind you just who the best is. I will crush you in front of the entire world. Izuku. Oh yeah, you think so, huh? Katsuki. I know, so loser, you are weak, you're still nothing compared to me. Iida. Bakugo, enough of this behavior at once. Shoto then walks over to Shinso, looking him in the eye as well. Shinso. What, Shoto? Today we finish where we left off in the battle training. This time I will beat you, and then both of you will know who I is superior. Shinso. Is that so? Well, if that's the case, then you guys will never beat us. Izuku. Looks at Iida. Hey. Iida. What is it? Izuku. I have to ask, what kind of class representative are you? I mean, you can't even control your own classmates. It seems your class needs to vote again on who should be leading you all, since you have these two dogs doing whatever they please. Iida. What? How dare you insult my ability as class representative? Izuku. So sad, it really is. Izumi then steps up to Izuku. Izumi. Izuku. Izuku. What is it, Yagi? Izumi. What do you say we make a deal? Izuku. What kind of deal? Izumi. If our class beats yours, you have to forgive us and mom and dad and be with our family again. Katsuki. Oh, don't worry, because they are definitely not winning. I will make sure of that. Izuku. Confident? Are you okay then? But when I beat you, looks at Izumi, then I cut all ties from you. You don't speak to me about anything unless it's school related and nothing to do with your parents. And as for you, looks at Katsuki. Katsuki. What nerd, name your challenge, because I know I am gonna put you back in your place. Izuku. When I beat you then. Katsuki. What if some miracle you beat me? What, want me to leave you alone? Izuku. Oh no, I want you to do something very special. When I beat you, I want you to take a swan dive off the top of UA's school building. Silence was all that was between the two classes. The faces of some of the Class 1B students were shock and confusion, wondering why their class representative would suggest something like that, but Izumi, Katsumi, Katsuki, Shoto and Shoka know exactly what Izuku was talking about. Izuku. Quiet, you're usually the loudest one in class, but now you're quiet. No yelling, no Deku. Are you scared? Shinso. I think he is, bro. Tetsu. Hey man, why would you suggest something like that, Izuku? Izuku. Remember that story for another time, Tetsu. Tetsu. Oh yeah, Izuku. Well, what's it gonna be, Katsuki? Are you gonna accept the challenge? Shinso. If you're scared, it's okay. After all, you will be doing the same thing you told Izuku to do when you were younger, right? This caught everyone in Class 1A off guard. Iida. Wait, what do you mean by that? Katsuki. What is he talking about? Katsuki. Mind your damn business. The intercom then called Class 1A into the arena. Momo. We should leave. The others agreed as Class 1A left and went into the arena. Awase. Wait, what did he mean when he said he told you that when you were younger? Izuku. I will tell you guys after the sports festival, I promise. They then hear their name get called and made their way into the arena with the banner made by Kendo being held by her and Setsuna. Setsuna. Sighs, this is so embarrassing. Kendo. Oh, shut up. The other classes came in the arena as they were in front of the stage. Present mic PM now, ladies and gentlemen, for this year's umpire of the sports festival, the rated R hero Midnight. Midnight makes her way to the stage, making all the men and boys watching her blush and drool over her body. Midnight. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UA's annual sports festival. Now before we get things kicked off, we need to have the first year representative give a speech. Our very Katsuki Bakugo. Katsuki made his way to the stage and stood in front of the microphone. Katsuki. I just wanna say I am gonna win, and that's all that matters. He then made his way off the stage, receiving boos from the other first years. Tetsu. TCH he won't be so tough when we show him what we can do. Midnight. Okay, now to spin the wheel. She spins the wheel as it lands on obstacle race. The students all get inside the tunnel. With Nezu. Nezu. I can't wait to see what this year's sports festival will be like. Hello Nezu, I hope we are not late. Nezu turns around and sees August, Nana, Tenko, Irene and Byakuya. Nezu. No, you're just on time. August, please come in and have a seat. August. Thank you. Making their way to their seats, they were stared at by AM and In, who were also there. AM. Master. Nana. Toshinori. AM. I didn't know you were gonna be here. Nana. Well, I came here with my husband and my grandson to watch my other grandson dominate the sports festival. Inko. Mom. Nana. Inko. AM. Wait, husband. August. That will be me. I am August Dragneel All Might. AM. Wait, Dragneel. You're the one that took our son from us. Nana. We didn't take anything from you. Byakuya. If anything, we saved him from the suffering he endured with you. Nezu. Wow, Byakuya Kuchiki, in the person, I am honored to meet you. Byakuya. The pleasure is mine. Nezu, I would like for you to meet my lovely wife Irene. Irene. Hello Nezu. Nezu. Lady Irene, I am glad that you are here. Irene. I couldn't miss seeing my son in the sports festival. Inko. Your son. Irene. Yes, after all, Izuku is mine and Byakuya's son. Inko. He is not your son, he is mine. You stole my baby from me. Nana. They didn't steal anything, Inko, you pushed him away. Now that is enough of this. Nezu. She is right, any more of this nonsense from you two and you both will be fired from UA. AM. But sir. Nezu. You're already on thin ice as it is. AM, don't make it worse for yourself. Back in the arena. Midnight. Okay, now let the race begin. Immediately Shoto freezes the ground, trapping most of the students. Shoto. There, that will. Izuku rushes off into the air using flash step while Shinso was in shadow form traveling underground. Shoto. How did they not get trapped? He was broken from his shock when he saw his sister move past him using her ice. Shoka. You're not beating me, Izuku. I need to save energy. Channeling fire magic to his hands, he blasts himself forward. Izuku. This is too easy. Suddenly a zero-pointer appears in front of him. Izuku. TCH, get lost. Fire Dragon Fire Fist. He destroys the zero-pointer's top half, leaving only the lower half of its body, and he proceeds on to the next obstacle. PM. Izuku Dragneel takes the lead. Can the rest catch up to him? Shinso sad face, thinking, I know Izuku is gonna be in first, but I am not gonna let him show me up. Shinso sad face, thinking, I know Izuku is gonna be in first, but I am not gonna let him show me up. Kirishima. Man, Dragneel bro is taking the lead, I have to catch up. He then looks and sees Tetsu eating a piece of metal from the zero-pointer. Tetsu. Man, that was good, now I am ready to let loose. Kirishima. What the hell, you just ate a piece of metal from that thing? They were approached by Robo Infernos. Tetsu breathes in. Tetsu. Iron Dragons. Ochako. Wait, what did he say? Tetsu. Roar. He annihilates the Robo Infernos in a single roar, shocking everyone as he proceeds forward. PM. Whoa, where did Tetsu learn how to do that? Aizawa sad face, thinking, problem child has a hand in this, I just know it. Izuku and Shinso make it past the fall and continues on to the minefield. Izuku. I see Tetsu is getting used to that Iron Dragon slaying magic. I am surprised he got it down this quickly though. PM. Izuku has cleared the fall and is making his way to the minefield. Katsuki was propelling himself with his explosions, fueled with anger at the twin dragons. Katsuki. Deku, you bastard. Katsumi and Izumi were right behind him. In front of them were Shoka and Shoto. Shoka then uses her fireside to push her further up ahead of them. Izuku made it past the minefield and made it across the finish line, with Shinso coming in behind him as he rises from the shadows. PM. And your winners of the obstacle race: first place Izuku Dragneel and second place Hitoshi Shinso. The crowd erupts in cheers at the two boys. Izuku. Well, that was easy. Shinso. Yeah, hopefully the next event is better. They then waited for the others to make their way in. When Shoka came, she made her way over to the dragon slaying duo. Shoka. Aw, seems like you win this round, Izuku. Yes, I did. Can I get a congratulatory kiss from my hot half girlfriend? Shoka. You know you don't need to ask. She grabs him by the shirt and pulls him into a kiss. Irene. Well, it seems our boy has been quite busy since we last saw him. Byakuya. Yes, it seems he has. Nana. Looks at August, he has gotten better at using his magic. August. Yes, he makes me proud every day. The boy is truly something special. Nana. So when are you gonna give him that? August. After this sports festival is over, he is the only one capable of using that power. I know for sure that he will use. Nezu. Are you talking about that, August? August. Yes, I believe that Izuku is worthy. May I ask what this thing is you're talking about? August. Well, I will only tell you this: Izuku will inherit a power greater than OFA. That is all you need to know. Shock. How do you know about that? Nana. Because I told him. Toshi. But master, this man, Nana, is my husband. Don't worry, your secret is safe. After all, you gave that power to your daughter over your very own son. Looked down in shame. In the arena, midnight. Okay, the next event will be. She spins the wheel as it stops. Midnight. Maze Battle Royal. This event will be where you will be on a team of 4 and make your way through a maze. You can win this event by holding on to the points you have or finding the exit of the maze. You will have a 20-minute time limit in this. The teams that find the exit are the ones that have the many headbands with points wins and moves on to the next round. Now you have 15 minutes to find your teams, and be careful, many teams will be going after you to steal your headband, so pick your teams wisely. The brackets show the people in their places. As Izuku sees he has 10 million points, everyone stared at him as if he was their prey. Izuku. Well, this will be fun. Izuku. He turns his head and sees Kendo approaching him. Izuku. Oh hey Kendo. Kendo. Want me to be on your team? Izuku. Sure, I have no problem with that. Kendo. Yes, with you I know we will win. Abara. Izuku, can I be on your team as well? Izuku. Sure. Question mark. Yo Izuku. Izuku. What's up Awase? Awase. I see you need one more person for your team. Is it okay if I join? Izuku. Yeah, I know we can win now. Shinso. So wanna join my team? Tokiyami. I would love to, thank you for having me. Shinso. It seems like I need 2 more people. Need some help. He turns along with Tokiyami to see Shoka and Jiro. Shinso. It seems luck is on my side. Let's do this, guys. Jiro. Alright. The others were forming their teams. The 15 minutes were then up. Cementos made a giant maze with many different entry routes. Midnight. Okay, let the maze battle begin. Izuku and his team rushed in. He then placed 2 fingers on his head and used telepathy. Izuku, sad face. Telepathy, guys. He was talking to the students of class 1B. Tetsu, sad face. Telepathy. Izubro, what's up? Juzo, sad face. Telepathy. Izuku, what's is it? Izuku. I want you guys to give it your all. It's time to show everyone just who the hell we are. This is our time now. Class 1B. Right. Izuku was running with his team as they turned a corner to meet Shoto's team. Shoto. Well, you came to us. Shoto's team. Momo, Iida, Denki. Shoto. I will be taking that headband now. Izuku. Oh really? Well, I am not just gonna give it to you, so you can try to take it if you can. Iida. You think you can win, huh? Denki. We are gonna burst that bubble. Class 1B. Shoto activates his fireside and blast flames towards Izuku. Izuku. Are you serious? He holds out his hand. The flames were scattered and the magic was about to hit Shoto, but thanks to Iida using his speed he got him out of the way in time. Momo. Shoto. Don't let your guard down, Yaoyorozu. Momo turned her head only to receive a punch that sends her flying back as she hit the wall hard. Thanks to Kendo using her big hands quirk, she then went on the assault. Momo, seeing her coming, made a shield to block Kendo's relentless attack. Iida. Yaoyorozu. He was about to attack until his legs were trapped by vines. Denki. Iida. He was punched by a fist of vine hair from Abara that sent him crashing into a wall. Abara then wrapped him up in her vines as well. Shoto. What the hell? Izuku. Did you honestly think you can come after me and my team and expect us to be easy prey? Think again now. He dodged an explosion that came at him courtesy of Katsumi. He then looked to his right only to dodge incoming rocks being thrown at him by Izumi. Izuku. Well, look who came to join in on the fun. Katsumi. It's over, Iken, this ends now. She launched herself at him as he smirked. Izuku. Abara Awase now. From the ground Ibara's hair vines grabbed Katsumi and Izumi, who failed to notice them. Denki. Seriously, just how long is your hair? Abara. We were training those 2 weeks off, we learned to work as a team. Awase, you're on. Awase placed a hand on Abara's hair. Awase. Thanks for giving me this, Izuku. Black lightning sparks from Awase. Denki sees this as shocked. Denki. What the hell, he can use electricity now too. Awase. Lightning gods charge particle cannon. Shoto then creates a large ice glacier over his team as the attack came at them. It then hits, destroying the glacier as the blast charged forward and broke through one of the walls. The people watching were shocked at what they were seeing. Awase was breathing a bit heavily watching the smoke clear. They see Shoto and Katsumi and Izumi, and Shoto's team was gone. Izuku. Damn, they got away. Oh well, Awase, take a break. Alright, don't overexert yourself. Awase. Got it. Abara retracts her hair. Abara. How did they escape? Izuku. Izumi's telekinesis quirk. If I had to guess, I wonder how the others are doing. Kirishima was sent crashing into a wall. Kirishima. Damn it, how the hell can Tetsu hit so damn hard? Tetsu team. Ochako, Setsuna and Shota. Tetsu and his team was currently engaging Katsuki Bakugo's team in battle. Katsuki. Damn it, you shitty extras are in my way. I don't care about you, tell me where Deku is. Tetsu. TCH, you can't even beat Izubro and you wanna fight him again? Just face it, you're not strong enough. Katsuki. That's it, I am gonna kill you. He launches himself at Tetsu, who waits for him. Katsuki fired a huge explosion right to his face. Katsuki. Ha, remember that the next time you talk down to your better. He saw the smoke clear only to see Tetsu with his face made entirely iron scales. Tetsu. Your weak explosions are not gonna affect me. Thanks to training we of Class 1B have leveled up. Katsuki. Screw you. He propels himself forward only to be hit and sent into a wall by a club Tetsu formed using his hand. Tetsu. Shota, Setsuna, Ochako, you deal with the others. Shiro was launching his tape trying to capture Setsuna, who split her arms from her body. Setsuna. Shota now. Shota taps the severed arms of Setsuna as they both go flying at Shiro at incredible speed. He dodged one but was hit by the other one in the gut, making him drop to his knees. Shiro. Damn. He was then tapped by Ochako, making him float. Ochako. Sorry Shiro, but we need this win. Tetsu launched a club straight for Shiro, but Tetsu was tackled by Kirishima, making him miss the floating Shiro, who regained his senses and launched his tape at Ochako, trapping her. Katsuki. You're done, round face, we are taking that headband, damn it. He was about to take the headband from Ochako until he had to jump back due to Setsuna's foot that came flying at him with incredible speed. Her foot reattached itself to her. Setsuna. Are you okay, Ochako? Ochako. Yeah, I am fine, thanks. Shota. It's not over yet. With Shinso. Jiro. This is insane. Shinso's team. Jiro, Shoka and Tokiyami. Shinso and his team were currently traveling underground in the shadows trying to find the exit. Shinso. If we stay like this we can win the competition easily. Tokiyami. Is it always like this when you travel underground? This. Shinso. Yes, it is. Many of the students in Class 1B were doing great in this battle, and even in Class 1A Shoto decided to go after other headbands to win the contest, and so did Tetsu. After Katsuki's team managed to get the headband after that, they then retreated to try and steal some more. The time limit then came to an end as the teams were able to make it. 1. Team Izuku. 2. Team Shinso. 3. Team Shoto. 4. Team Katsuki. 5. Team Katsumi. Izuku. Hey, we made it, guys. Awase. Awesome. Tetsu. Damn, I couldn't make it. They were able to get the headband from Ochako in the end. We forgot all about Ashido. I take full responsibility in this, guys. Izuku. It's fine, man, our whole class didn't have to make it and we still showed what we could do. Jiro. I want to thank you for letting me be on your team. Shinso. No worries, I knew you were great and could locate anyone that came our way, and thanks to your scouting skills and my magic we were able to make it through. Izuku. Now we just need to see what the next event will be. Midnight then gets everyone's attention. Midnight. Okay, now for the next even. She spins the wheel as it lands on. Midnight. One-on-one battles. Izuku. I see, so we will be fighting against other people. This just got more fun. August. I see that Izuku gave those two classmates of his dragon and god-slaying magic. Irene. Yes, it appears so they have some training that needs to be done before they can master them though. August sad face, thinking, Izuku, you truly are the one person capable of surpassing me. I know you can do whatever is necessary to protect the ones you care about. I know you are the one to inherit the fairy heart. Okay, quick note before I end this chapter for those of you confused on what event they were in. I called it Maze Battle, where it was a little bit like the Cavalry Battle but different. The way to win was to hold on to the headbands you have or escape the maze, somewhat like the Cavalry Battle. Midnight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna have a 10-minute break, and when the students come back we will show who will be fighting who. Katsuki walks up to Izuku, who was talking to Kendo. Izuku. Are you sure you want to do this, Kendo? Kendo. Yeah, besides I am sure Tetsu should be fighting in my stead. Izuku. If you're sure about this then okay. Katsuki. Deku. Izuku looked at the ash-blonde boy with an annoyed face. Izuku. What, Katsuki? I'm telling right now that bet you made earlier. Izuku. Yeah, what about it? Katsuki. I accept. Shoto Izumi and Katsumiya looked at Katsuki as if he was crazy. Katsuki. I am gonna show the whole world I am better than you. I don't know what the hell this shitty quirk of yours is, but it doesn't matter, I will crush you. Izuku. Smirks. You know, you just let that mouth of yours sign your death warrant. See you later, terrorist. He walks off, followed by Awase, Kendo and Obara. Before Katsuki could leave, he was grabbed by the arm by his sister as he turned to face her. Katsumi. What the hell, you idiot? Izumi. Do you know what the hell you just did? Katsuki. Yeah, why? Izumi. You just agreed to the bet you made with Izuku, and don't you know what happens when you lose? Katsuki. I am not gonna lose to that damn nerd. Besides, it's fucking Deku, like he would actually follow through with this. Shoto. You better win, and as for me, well, I need to have a heart-to-heart with my sister. He walks off. With Izuku. Kendo. Hey Izuku, why does that Bakugo guy hate you so much? Izuku. Well, for now let's just say me, him, his sister Shoto and Izumi, we all hate each other's guts, and I don't see that ever changing. It's been that way since we were kids. They enter the cafeteria as they go and get their food and made their way over to a table where they saw Shinso arguing with Shoka. Shinso. For the last time, I am not Aizawa's son. Shoka. But your personalities are so similar. Izuku. Shoka, give it a rest, besides he is not Aizawa's son. Shinso. Thank you, Izuku. Izuku. He is the reincarnation of Shikamaru. Shinso. Fuck you, Izuku. The whole class 1B burst out in laughter. Juzo. Man, you guys are so lucky to have made it so far in the festival. Manga. Yeah, I guess we will be cheering you guys on from the stands. Kendo. Don't feel bad, guys, besides I decided to give my spot to Tetsu. Tetsu. Wait, what? Kendo. Yeah, I want you to take my place in the one-on-one battles. Tetsu. But you're amazing, Kendo. You and Izuku both can get our class the notoriety from the heroes. Kendo. Yes, but I feel like you would be better in the finals. We already have Izuku, Obara and Awase. Besides, I do not want to run the risk of facing any of those hot-headed twins, the Bakugos. Tetsu. Well, okay then, smiles. I will not let you down. Setsuna. You know, Kendo, you are like this class big sister. The way you and Izuku always support us no matter what we do and keep us in line. You two are like the big brother and big sister of the class. Kendo. Oh really? I never thought about it like that. Suddenly a pair of arms wrap around Izuku's neck, making him turn around to see Demaria. Demaria. Hello Zuzu. Brandish. We saw your performance out there, you guys did great. Izuku. Thanks, I couldn't have done it without my team. Awase. No way, man, thanks to your training we can work as a team, and now we are going to the next round. Komori. Yeah, I just know you're gonna dominate the next round, you Tetsu, Obara and Awase. Izuku. Well, thanks for that, Komori. They continued to talk as Izuku noticed that Awase was staring over at Class 1A's Vice President Momo Yaoyorozu. Izuku. Hey Awase. Awase. Yeah, what's up, Izuku? Izuku. You are staring at Yaoyorozu kinda hard. Awase. Blushes. Oh really, I didn't notice. Chuckles. Izuku. Why don't you go up to her and ask her out? Awase. Come on dude, I mean she is in class 1A and I am in class 1B. Izuku. Sashoka is in class 1A and I am in 1B. Awase. I suppose you're right. Izuku. There is no problem dating her man, besides the worst thing she could say is no. Awase. Okay man, I will after the sports festival. Izuku. Cool. They all get up and go to throw their trays away. Shoto approaches the class looking at Shoka. Shoto. We need to talk now. Izuku was about to say something but Shoka stopped him. Shoka. It's okay Izu, go on ahead. Izuku continues to walk forward towards the arena with his class while Shoto and Shoka go somewhere private to talk. With Shoka and Shoto. Shoka. Well, what do you want to talk about? Shoto. I want to know, why are you dating Deku? Shoka. Correction, his name is Izuku not Deku, and who I date is of no concern to you. Shoto. You could have been with someone better. I would rather you date Monoma than him. Shoka. That low-rent version of Katsuki, are you kidding me? Shoto. Look, let Katsumi be with Izuku and you find someone else. We are trying to get Deku back with his real family and maybe you can make him see. Shoka. No, Izuku is happy the way he is now. Why can't any of you see that in Katsumi? Do you honestly think he would actually go for her? Please, she would have to get past Brandish and Demaria first. That's even if she can get past me. Shoto. Look, I am only doing what's right for everyone here. Shoka. No, you are not. I thought you would lay off Izuku since I am with him, but I guess I was wrong. You guys seriously need to grow up and stop living in the past. I am done with this stupid conversation. She leaves Shoto there as he was pissed and walked off, but someone was listening to their conversation. The number 2 hero Endeavor. Endeavor. Sighs, they just keep getting further and further apart. What's wrong, old man? Why you look so down? Lifting his head, Endeavor smiles at who was in front of him. Endeavor. Chuya. In the arena. Izuku. Can someone tell me why class 1A girls are in cheerleader outfits? Kendo. They must be really embarrassed. Izuku sees Mineta and Kaminari snickering. Izuku. Shinso. Shinso. On it guys, come with me real quick. They all walk off. Izuku. Girls, can you help them out of their outfits please? Setsuna. Sure. The 1B girls walk over to them and guides them back to the locker room as Izuku went off. Mineta. I told you they would fall for it. Kaminari. Dude, you are an evil genius. So that was funny, huh? Both boys turn around to see Tetsu. So you like playing pranks, I see. Shishida. What do you guys say we teach them a lesson, wouldn't you agree, Prez? Denki and Mineta turn around to see Izuku standing beside them as he speaks. Izuku. Smirks. Skyscraper. Play video start 2:34 to 3:20. A bright light shines, blinding both of them as they see everything as the same. The guys in class 1B was staring at them. Izuku. You both might wanna go change. Denki and Mineta look down to see they wet themselves. They both run off scared as the boys of class 1B burst out in laughter. Tetsu. Dude, they pissed themselves. Juzo. Can you blame them though? That illusion was scary enough to make me believe it. Izuku. Come on guys, let's go see who is fighting who. They made their way back out in the arena just in time to see who was gonna fight. Shinso. Whoa. Match 1. Izuku Dragneel vs Izumi Yagi. Match 2. Shoka Todoroki vs Katsumi Bakugo. Match 3. Shoto Todoroki vs Honta Siro. Match 4. Hitoshi Shinso vs Tokiyami Fumikage. Match 5. Denki Kaminari vs Shiozaki Ibara. Match 6. Yosetsu Awase vs Nito Monoma. Match 7. Mina Ishido vs Kyoka Jiro. Match 8. Tetsu vs Ejiro Kirishima. Midnight. These are the matches to look forward to now. Can we have the participants of the first match step into the ring? The rest of the students can go to the stands. Setsuna. Good luck Izuku. Tetsu. Give her hell bro. Awase. Show them what class 1B is made of. They all made their way into the stands as Izuku and Izumi step into the ring as the former brother and sister stare each other down. Izumi. Izuku, I never thought you and me were gonna fight so soon. Izuku. Yes, it seems so. This time I'm not gonna be your punching bag. Izumi. Stop this bet with Katsuki. We know what we did to you was bad, okay, but are you really gonna make Katsuki do that if you win? Izuku. There is no if when I beat him he will pay for what he did and you're lucky I don't make you join him. Izumi. Ofa 10%. Green lightning sparks around her. Izuku powers up. Tetsu. Here it is Izuku and Izumi. Kirishima. I wonder who will win. Katsumi. Duh, shitty hair, obviously Izumi will win. Shinso. I won't be so sure about that. Izumi, using her quirk she managed to bring up some small pieces of debris from the ring. Midnight. Begin. Izumi. It's over. She was shocked when she saw Izuku already in front of her with his fist pulled back. Izuku. You're right, it is over for you. Izumi, sad face, thinking, no way so fast. Izuku. Crushing evil, purifying truth, Imperium. His fist connected with her gut, nearly driving the air out of her. She was sent sailing out of the ring as she crashed into the wall, nearly going through it. Everyone in the crowd had their jaws dropped. All Might and Inko were wide-eyed seeing this. The students in Class 1B were utterly dumbfounded by the strength of their class president. Class 1A were no better. Katsumi and Katsuki were shocked to the core seeing their friend get beaten so easily. August and Nana were smirking at this along with Byakuya and Irene. Aizawa was more awake than he ever was, with his eyes wide looking at what his nephew just did. Nezu was even surprised. He was so surprised he spit out his tea. The crowd could not believe what they were seeing, as silence was the only thing that can be heard. Shinso smirks as non-standard as ever. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and now we will see you in the next video.